and we're not getting what humans always thought was key, the bone broth. 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 And we're not getting level of that. The bone broth. Hey, I need a glass of caveman. The bone broth. Caveman. The bone broth. The bone broth. The bone. It's better than Ovaltine. Better than Ovaltine. And we're not getting level of that. It's unbelievable. The bone. Hey, I need a glass of caveman. What in the world? But now with the milk, I was like, whoa, this has milk in it. Whoa. It tastes like good. Man, this tastes so good. Tastes like the best milkshake ever. It tastes like Ovaltine. It tastes like Ovaltine. It tastes like Ovaltine. Like good. It tastes like Ovaltine. It tastes like Ovaltine. It tastes like Ovaltine. Like good. Whoa.
This is I can say without a doubt, at least in my experience, that this is literally...
This is a super home run available at InfoWarsLife.com, and it supports the broadcast. All right, all the big news straight ahead. Thanks, Buckley. Whoa.
Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. This podcast is made possible by the support of viewers like you. You can support this podcast on Patreon by using the Amazon links in our description section to do your shopping, by signing up for Loot Crate using our official link, or by contributing via Super Chat if you're watching us live. If you have a video or suggestion for the Drunken Peasants, please label it clearly and send it to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. You may also send fan art and pictures of you wearing or sporting our merchandise. Please do not send personal messages, as these will be deleted unread. Thank you for supporting the show. And with all that shit out of the way, here is the Drunken Peasants podcast. Cast.
Live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck are you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be liked.
You're garbage.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello, welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast, episode 391. And I accidentally made a thumbnail that said 390 on it and labeled everything as 390. And I was like, oh, fuck.
It's 390 plus one.
I wanted to like just cheat on making it and put like 390.5 and then make the next one 391. But I was like, fuck it. I'll just put the flag up there to cover up the old one because I didn't save my work.
This episode, we're going back in time.
So of course we have Billy the Fridge, we have Jeff Holiday, and this guy Joe, which I guess is Billy. Is this your man boy love slave?
He didn't get the memo. I told him he had to send a video in to audition to be a peasant, and he just showed up. It's really like he's a fucking idiot.
Peasant number 3.
What? Peasant number 3.
Get over it, faggots.
Oh,
wow!
Here to stay.
Wow!
You are. You're here to stay.
We're gonna call the police.
Yep. Just gotta sip my water here. Don't smoke in here, okay, guys?
So I understand that you got a special haircut just for this show.
Yep. Yeah. The homo special.
He went there and said, "Could you give me the chachi from Happy Days?
Something that makes me look like I do nothing but ride dudes." And he's like, "Got it."
Yeah, nailed it.
You look like you just blew Steve
You
Shives.
did mention it though, Billy. Let's get the shilling out of the way. Link in the description. Send us an unlisted link of you commenting on a video like we do here on the Drunken Peasants to drunkenpeasantstalentsearch at gmail.com for a chance to be on the show. Once you send your video to us, it becomes our property, and we may or may not make fun of it.
And then you too can be subjected to abuse by the DP subreddit.
Yes.
I love you, DP subreddit, by the way.
Wow. At least someone does.
I don't think there's anybody out there that hates me on Drunken Peasants. Like I'm pretty sure everybody loves me.
Well, we'll get to that.
What? I read the comments. They're like, Billy is the best. And then, They say other things too, like he's also cute and I don't know, smart and shit like that. But yeah, I don't think anybody's saying
You know what
anything
I
bad about
thought?
him yet.
You know what? I read a news story earlier, and I was like, "Hold on, Billy died. He's not showing up.
No, that's Ralphie May passed
Hold on,
away.
what? You? Oh,
Yeah.
All this time, I thought me and Ralphie May were hosting DP together.
So that's why I was getting paid the big money.
Is that true though? Did Ralphie May actually
Ralphie
die?
May passed away.
49.
And because he's a fat guy that is funny, everybody tweeted me about it.
He
So,
didn't
like-
die because he's fat. He died because he's a hack. Does that teach you something?
Ow, savage! What the fuck?
All right.
Get
So
better.
also DP on demand. Check it out. Link in the description. 15% off. We have the Onision private show that we did. That's actually the last show here in studio that the original DP hosts were part of. Onision was here. It was
Watch Onision
and-
smoke vapes.
and TJ. Yeah, Onision vaped, which is crazy because he wouldn't normally do that. He also
ate a burger.
well, it was a veggie burger.
Counts.
But another thing he did was, TJ was like, "Fuck it, me and Onision, we got so much in common. Onision's my friend." So we also have the Brett Keane special where Brett was on with us. That is the craziest because I think we asked him the best questions. Paul does a weekly gaming thing. We've already posted one episode. The next one's going up on Sunday, and then also Ask the Kirks. I wonder if do I still have that? Yeah, here it is.
Kirks.
Yeah, right here on screen. Send your questions to here, and Scotty and TJ will answer them. And that will go on DP On Demand as well as the post show. Just a few more things. SoundCloud, link in the description. SoundCloud.com treats us better than YouTube. They don't remove subscribers. They don't cut down view counts. And they pay us better. So go to our SoundCloud. I've already seen a huge surge of new SoundCloud viewers. Our last video got last time I checked, over 11,000 plays on SoundCloud.
Wow.
If you
Yeah.
plan on
badass.
if
Yeah,
you plan
so
on
it's
watching Drunken Peasants in your sleep anyways, you don't need the video.
I know people
So
that
put-
they game.
Yeah.
So why give YouTube the money if
Yeah.
you're going to game and just listen to us like so many people say?
Yeah. Do that background
Just-
SoundCloud.
yeah. And then also, because this actually works so far, it's worked for the past week, check your subscriptions right now. And if you want to be subscribed to us and you're not, resubscribe. I guess that's the only thing, the only good thing about the YouTube subscriber glitch is that people who really like us get to subscribe more than once.
That's
Only
You
it
get
still
that-
only
that
counts
fresh-
as one.
That fresh click feeling. Ooh.
Yeah.
that's a little hidden
Damn,
gift
Jeff.
right there.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on,
You ready,
dude.
are you ready to subscribe again? Ooh.
Damn,
click
Jeff.
that fucking red button. Ooh.
Jeff, you're thinking of your other job.
That's true. That's totally true.
1-800-TIGHT-ASSES.
Keck me hard, daddy.
1-800 buckets of cummies.
All right. So, we're going to do something we've never done with these people in the room. This is an old segment we've recently brought back. Here it is.
Time to learn something.
All right.
It's me, daddy.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a random Wikipedia article, which is usually never a good idea.
Oh shit.
And we'll read it, and a lot of times it's just incoherent garbage. But it is DP. So there you go. Random article. Here we go. You wanna take-
Amphibromus.
Yeah, go ahead and take this one.
Amphibromus is a genus of grasses in the Paeaceae family. Most are known as swamp wallaby grass. Most are endemic to Australia. One can also be found in New Zealand, and there are 2 species in South America. These are annual or perennial grasses. Some can have
Cleistogamous.
No, can you pronounce that?
There's gonna be the one botanist that watches our show that's like, you fucking idiot.
It's Cleistogamous inflorescences.
Yeah, clitoris on
In
chest-
parentheses.
shaved
It's
on-
clitoris in parentheses.
The open inflorescences may be spreading or spike-like. These may have some chesticles, spikelets in them as well. Most species occur in Yeah, in moist to wet habitat types, some tolerate periodic flooding as well, even flowering in response to it.
Periodic flooding, so it's like your wife, Jeff, right?
Oh.
This does sound like some sort of
Oh,
fucking
he's going
nasty
there.
pussy.
I'm kidding. I hate you, Jeff.
Time to learn something.
Only in response to big booty black chicks, but that's different.
All right, so a lot of people are asking about Joe, the cuck at the bottom, as they're calling him. You know, yeah, people in the chat. So I'm going to open up the chat to questions about Joe. Go ahead, have at it, guys.
If it makes me a cuck to watch my wife get penetrated by a big, buff bowl of a man, then I don't want to be a non-cuck.
Yeah, the only reason I hang out with him is because he lets me bang his wife in front of him. It's a good trade. He gets to look at my tiny cock. I get to blow his wife out. Hi, Mom.
Let me just ruin you.
Joe's child.
I'm seeing no big. How are you, Joe? Is the first question I see.
How old are you?
Old? They want to date Joe. Joe, is Joe gay? If so, how old? And does he live in Florida?
All right.
Not saying everybody in Florida
one
is
at
gay.
a time. Ask anything. I'll answer. Also, for a parlor trick, name any movie. I can tell you the year it came out.
You big homo.
Joe,
American Pie.
Where did you
American
first
Pie,
put-
Joe.
With the help of Google. What?
Joe, where did you first put your finger in Billy's butthole? That was a good question.
When or where?
Where?
Like at what
Someone
point?
said
Like he
you're
has
here-
more than one?
Someone said you're here to meet a diversity quota.
Yeah, they were like, you fit everything.
They said, hey,
With your look.
this podcast is getting a little Islamophobic. Let's get a Muslim on.
Give him a faggot haircut and just put him at the bottom. We'll
Ralph
fill everything.
Macchio.
We'll get remonetized.
Somebody said R.I.P. Billy Mays. It was Ralphie May that passed away.
Billy Mays.
Yeah.
Billy Mays died years
Billy
ago.
Mays is dead. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I'm getting trolled incessantly because a fat guy died today.
Damn,
and
dude.
That's so
Rip,
sad.
Rip John Candy. Rip Chris Farley.
I'm gonna be the only fat guy left alive. So put me in your Deadpool, I guess.
All right, so Billy agreed to respond to this video. This is a video about him.
Oh, shit! Is this a fan mail?
It's
Fan mail.
It's called "Why I Have Pretty Much Stopped Watching the Drunken Peasants."
Oh.
And guess what the reason is?
This isn't my video, is it?
This is Joe's audition
Shit.
tape.
It was private, Ben.
Oh, sorry. I have to share it now with the world.
Okay, this is just a quick video that
He doesn't
I've
know how to
made
record
just
at a high
off
enough
cuff.
volume.
It's basically why I haven't really been watching the Drunken Peasants for, I don't know, what's it been, like the last month or so?
Do you have the
Like, I've
volume
been
turned
watching
down?
An episode now and then, but really I haven't been watching the Drunken Peasants much at all. And it all stems down to one reason. Billy the Fridge. He's just a black hole that just sucks all the joy out of it.
For one, this guy's racist. I could have been any color of hole, and he chose black hole.
It's
That's
funny
fucked up.
because it's clearly Jeff Holiday doing an English impression. You know, that Jeff Holiday, though.
I just want to say,
I quite like him, though.
yeah, the Jeff Holiday bloke.
He's very smart.
He's a wonderful boy.
He's very nice. He looks like Jonathan Davis, very fetching young man.
TJ announced it on his channel. I didn't really watch it a lot until around episode 18, 20 when they started, bloody showing the videos as well. But, I bloody enjoyed the show, and I've been there through the highs, like 166, and the lows of those 10 episodes around 307.
This guy's a historian. He
The
knows his shit.
lows.
Can't believe you guys lost
You know.
Sargon of Akkad.
I was that fun.
I'm not going to watch it anymore.
Hit a like, download them, listen to them in the background sometimes. But now, as soon as an episode shows that it's got Billy the Fridge in it, I just automatically just stop watching and exit out. I just
Damn.
can't handle that. He's just too annoying.
You're
I
too
feel
much
bad
man
for
for
him.
it, Billy.
I
Too much
feel
man
bad for him because he's going to be on this episode and he'll never know because he doesn't watch the ones I'm on. pussy.
You know, for once I agree. I didn't think I felt that way until he articulated that.
Yeah,
This
no.
show sucks
Even
because
I'm
of
starting
you.
to think why I'm here right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with this scenario where
You're a black
where you
hole,
have to
you
put
bring faggots
a
along?
big fat funny guy on the day Ralphie May died? I might as well just KYS on this episode today. Fuck it. I'm gonna drink.
Just wait until we open Streamlabs for that.
True. Y'all gonna pay.
Joke that hits, he will then completely ruin it by constantly saying it again and again and again and again. And he's no fucking Jim ass. You
People are
can't
calling
make the same joke.
British chef now. Thanks a lot for that. They're
Hold
calling
on,
this-
hold on. First of all, in a second here, he says, Billy, you're no Jim ass.
No fucking Jim ass. He can't freaking make the same joke 100 times. And
Thank
make
God
it
Jeff Holiday
even
is
funnier
there.
Each time he just ruins it. He just keeps hitting it.
You can't do it like Jim ass, how he can keep telling the same
Do I
joke.
tell the same joke that often?
By the way, on my channel,
My
the
bad.
By the way, on my channel, the Bed Pie channel, every
Ass
Tuesday.
cast.
Yeah, every Tuesday at 6 p.m., Jim Ass and I do the Ass Cast, where Jim Ass successfully tells the same joke over and over and over again, and it's funnier every time.
You should change the name to Ass to Ass or Ass to Cast. No,
I'm glad-
never mind.
I'm
Ass
glad
Cast
my
works.
I'm glad my clone is being put to good use. Honestly, I really am.
Too bad he's got an accent.
By the time he's
Jim Ass is
hitting
my
it so freaking
okay.
deep
Oh.
in the fucking ground, freaking the hole in the ground will freaking make Satan trip over his fucking wine cellar.
Was that a fat joke?
Just terrible.
Was that a fat joke that also claims Satan has a
Either
wine
way,
cellar?
That's the main reason why I've stopped them. Fantano's another big point, but you know, if I was to put a value on each drunken peasant and say they all have 25 points when they're giving a shit, Fantano's a minus 30. So, you know,
He hates Fantano too. I'm gonna go out on a limb and
I would
suggest.
say this is a troll.
Yeah, I don't even think he's a troll. I think he's a humorless fucking lemming, and he's spent 368 episodes falling in love with the original Drunken Peasants, and now he sees a couple of new faces. And Jeff, I'm sorry you're not in his diatribe. You would be if he like recognized you. I think he thinks you are Jonathan Davis.
And it is me in an accent.
And he's just not happy with the new faces.
He has a point. I hate anything new.
He's pulling down Fantano, and Fantano's like a very likable guy once you get past the alt-right conservative fucking pandering. I'm totally lying. Totally lying. Totally lying.
Peasants give a shit. Billy the Fridge is a minus 75, minus 80, easy. So even if
Okay,
the rest of the
Fantano
peasants
was
are
minus 30. I'm minus 75, minus 80.
I want to see
easily.
where I fall here.
A game, you're still only getting 20% of a freaking good show. And, you know, hell, 307 was like a 30 to me, so Billy the Fridge is actually making the show for me, personally. I'm not saying it's for anybody else, but for me, at best a 30% show.
Wow.
And it's just
Damn.
25-30% show, and it's just
I don't even get a mention. I don't even get a mention. That's
I guess
insulting.
you must be favorable.
Wait, who are you?
to see such a good show taint itself
I'm
with
Steve
something
Shads, baby. Steve
that
Shads.
unfunny.
Get the hat.
Fuck's sake, you know.
Fuck, psych. Fuck
I
Billy
normally
the
don't make
Fridge,
videos
mate.
like this. I normally make videos like this with my forging and
Holy shit, he makes
gaming
swords?
videos. So if you like that, check that out.
dude.
But ultimately, it's just sad that freaking the Drunken Peasants.
All right, I'm gonna make this guy a deal. If you make me a badass war sword, like a battle sword, I will never come on Drunken Peasants again. But it's got to be the type of sword that I could slay like a dragon with.
I'll make it for you, but then I will stab it in your navel.
I'll live.
As he said.
Honestly, he can make a sword, but he can't kill the beast. I'll fuck his
All
shit
right,
up.
Billy, time for your favorite fucking segment.
Oh no!
Westside, BBE, that's a set. Every time she see me, she get wet. My dick game and my tongue game, can't touch that shit. Bitch that holler about eat me, hold up. Bitch suck my dick, suck it, suck my dick,
Suck my dick.
suck my dick. Bitch that holler about eat me, hold up. Bitch suck my dick.
I feel like I can really relate to this song. I feel like I
Joe
can
has
relate
the
to
twerk in him. Yo, suck my dick. Yo,
Suck my dick, I'm
Some that EBT.
I'm just a young nigga standing out the free throw, scoring like a motherfucker.
Scoring like a motherfucker.
Before he ran up, nigga better think twice. Looking so good, I made it come 3 times. Hold up, she came 3 times.
She came from sucking dick?
Finally, a song from my generation.
I have to say, I really identify with this song. I, too, am a young nigga looking for somebody to suck my dick. So I feel like I can empathize with this young man. I don't know about, like, how good of a rap it is, though. Billy?
I'm
Why the fuck was Joe twerking just a second ago?
Joe's got the beast.
The music just overtakes me.
The music is the monster.
I have little say in it, whether it's the Carpenters or that.
You can't really see it because of like the way the cameras are, but Joe is actually very thick. Very thick.
THICC.
Thick like a pretzel stick. Lick it like a lollipop. Mollywop. I like that rhyme.
So this is good?
This is... Okay, here's what this is. Literally, like, he probably got a blowjob out of this, so I can't be mad at it.
Yeah.
By the dudes next to him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to pick and choose where the blowjobs come from, Joseph. Like, if you want to denigrate this poor boy because his friend over there sucked him off,
stop trying to convince me to blow you. It's not going to work.
You're going to do it. Everybody here, suck it. Suck my dick. Joe, suck my dick. Joe, suck my dick.
So this is good to you?
No, I would never listen to this, right?
Oh, okay.
I would never be like, hey, you know what I need?
So much nuance.
I need if I'm gonna put in a song about sucking dick, it'll be a schlob on my knob like corn on the cob. I like that one. Like
my favorite is 3-6 Mafia, which is suck a nigga dick.
That's
suck a
good.
Nigga dick.
Yes. That's a good one.
Dick. You know
That's
what?
a good one.
I actually went to the YouTube like video for that song, and there's a whole bunch of comments that are like, fuck you, Drunken Peasants, for making me listen to this, because we've talked about it on the show so many times. That's like TJ's theme song. It is.
It's the thing, like,
well, that's something TJ enjoys, so it should be his theme song.
6 Mafia is fucking dope, dude.
If a song is
I don't mean
talking
the
about
song.
sucking the
he
penis,
enjoys sucking a nigga dick.
the amazing gaytheist. Damn it. No, but like let's be honest here. This song doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like amazing. It doesn't have to be the best rap song ever. It's a song about getting your dick sucked or sucking a dick or whatever. It's perfectly fine as it is.
It's great to bake to.
Yeah. If you're gonna make some cookies, put on "Suck 'em Dick." I don't know how it goes, but
it's called "Suck a Dick."
Stir my cookie dough to the song. I love it.
I put on "Suck a Dick." I get a bag of jalapeno chips. I just put them in my mouth and I.
All right, next cringe rap.
Yo, held up.
Smithy boy.
Money nice girl.
Check it, man. Yo, safely.
Whoa, we right. Yo.
The kid's smoking a cigarette. He's got a cigarette.
Don't get a fuck if I'm on the mic because I'm just like push through the
Do we have to watch home movies of Onision as a child?
That is not Onision.
Onision as a boy.
You'll get pod like the 10-man Steve. You got Twitter, but you ain't got no tweets. Think so bad, but you're sitting in your car.
Look at these British kids. Like,
the kid in the red jersey has board shorts on, all right? You cannot be fucking hood with board shorts. I'm sorry.
These kids are not hood.
No. They're English for one thing. Like,
yeah, this would be grime if anything.
I've never heard an English rapper that I've liked. I just want to be honest.
Dizzy Rascal. And then I knew this prostitute that rapped, and she was pretty cute.
I don't think you liked her because of her raps, though.
Maybe.
They scored on the choreography, though. Did anyone catch that? He got half the fucking town in on this thing.
Then he shouts out the little homie Spoofy or whatever, and he's smoking a cigar on the side.
You're chilling with Al Gore? I think that guy in the back, what? I don't know. Like,
I like it's held up, man. I get my
oh no,
man. I get a drop because I top of the beat. Don't give a fuck if you think you can fuck with me.
This is why there were so many people in the video. They're all gonna rap.
This isn't a rap. It's how the Cockneys talk in that area.
Man.
Go to the mic to that OT1. We all know through that I fucked your mum on a dip in a bush, man. Hope you're funny, cause I swear down blood, the boyfriend is a tranny. Who shall I say girlfriend to the OT1? Well, that's it, man, cause I go for the bomb, man. What's for the bomb, man? Go for the 4. That's it, blood, man. So kicking you, though. Kicking you, though, cause I got safe freeze. On the next one, it's fucking.
Did Aaron Sorkin direct this video?
Wow.
Walking while rapping.
Yeah. That's it, look, getting arrested for stealing the bottle of pop. That's it, man, cause I'm just like, what? Smoking that shit in the puree. That's it, look, cause you know I'm smoking of a spliff. Smoking of a spliff, man, like Shaggy and Scooby. Where the fuck is my fat doobie? Or did it off fucking
This is blowing my fucking mind, dude. This is blowing my mind.
Did he just make a racial packy slur?
Yeah, he said packy.
Holy shit.
Wow.
This kid's about to get a fatwa put on him.
Why does that 8-year-old have a comb over?
He's having a heated gaming moment right now. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
You're not
So
supposed
what's
to
your
say
rating,
packy.
Billy?
I enjoy that the little kids were smoking. Like just for having the cigarettes, they're gonna get about 3 extra points. So I'm gonna give them a 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him my ringtone.
4 out of 10. Yeah, I would download this on a ringtone on like my enemy's phone. So every time they get a call, this pulls up on their phone. They'd probably hate that. I would
Jeff,
use this as.
I'm gonna give you a phone. No reason.
Thank you. What the fuck? This is crazy, dude.
All right, time for the. Yeah, he does put off the serial killer vibe. I'm sitting right next to him. Okay,
It's not serial
All right.
if you only kill
are
one.
people online commenting on if you only kill one? It's not. It's
I'm
not
only gonna kill Jeff.
It's
You
not
can-
serial until you get caught for at least 3.
All right, next video. This is great.
Robots are the shit. No!
What's up? My name is Travis.
And my name is Araceli.
This is Erica and Maggie. They got babies in their belly. Babies in their belly. Babies in their belly.
The one on the right is just fat.
With babies in their belly. I'm gonna take a second to tell you what we do. We work at Lodge's Credit Union. Lodge's Credit Union.
I think that was me in the back.
With better rates, improved service, and lower fees. When you remember to hear you on a piece of the pie.
Hey,
not
pause-
just a
pause-
number like those other guys.
Okay. This is the look of a man who is dead inside. Look at
It's
his
their
fucking
credit union. What? Hold on, dude. He's a manager at a credit union. Okay. What?
He is making.
He's dead inside. He has a good American job.
He is making more money than most rappers.
What?
Even
Do
the
you
ones
work for
see
the
on
big
TV.
banks, Jeff? Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that why you're?
Yeah.
Is that why you're disparaging
Big
this
Bank Jeff
credit
over
union
here.
employee because you work for the big banks?
Everybody knows. Everybody knows I make all my money through a sponsorship through the Monsanto Illuminati conspiracy.
Leave it to the rappers, Kike.
Who do you listen to?
They at least keep me completely chock full of fucking ketamine, so I still look human. But this dude, this is a lizard person. This person looks dead inside. That's
This
not a
guy
human.
wanted to be a rapper, but instead he took his parents' advice and went to school for credit loan banking managerial.
Is the place to be with better rates, improved service, and low fees. When you remember,
Yeah, Billy can't stand to watch this shit.
You're not just a number
Shit's
like
fucking
those
lit.
other guys. With Trissa, Saeed, and John, a thing.
Oh,
even
yeah,
more
number one
reasons
cut
to
on
bring
the
it back in.
album.
Now you know who we are
Shit.
and what we do, bro. Let me introduce you to Nancy Nuno.
I wish he was going to call her a hoe. I thought he was going to do the hoe rhyme, and I was immediately going to give him like a 5 out of 10.
Actually, I'll tell you what, Billy. This guy contacted me earlier. He wants to know if you want to be on a mixtape with him. Like,
Yeah, he's got money, right?
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah,
he's at a credit union.
Dog,
He's
I
got
got
a-
you a
He
verse.
works for a credit union, dude.
I got you a verse, only $1,200. I got you, fam. 1,200. That's a
Credit
steal.
Union is the place to be with better rates, improved service, and lower fees. When you remember, hear you on a piece of the pie. You're not just
Seriously though, do they show this to people when they sign up for a checking account at this place?
That's how I joined.
I'll be like, "Here's the money."
Why do you think I have an account
your,
there?
Here's your loan application, but real quick, before we do this, we want to make sure you know exactly what kind of family you're joining. So watch this videotape. And they wheel in a fucking cart, and it's on VHS.
This would be better on VHS. Like the high def of this is making it worse. Like
Yeah.
if
a
this
number like those other guys. Logic's Credit Union is the place to be with better rates, improved service, and lower fees. When you remember, hear you on a piece of the pie. You're not just a number like those other guys. Can I offer you some coffee, maybe some water? Here at Logic's, things
You can fuck all our daughters.
So come on in. We'll welcome you happily. Here at Logic's, we are all family.
Fuck. Fuck. Does anybody want a weed?
Dude, it's audio rape. It's audio.
Well, I can't believe Billy the Fridge smoking weed right now. He doesn't do that often.
Hey, let's get Joe really stoned.
Joe, you can't get stoned. You'll die.
Well,
come on.
I don't normally take weed, but
Joe, don't take a weed.
Don't
Joe. Joe.
Yes.
You psycho. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Shit's lit, dude.
Yeah.
Not bad. I'm
It's
used to
lit,
the sativas myself.
It's lit, dude. The fuck is wrong with you?
We found it.
Why are you shaking so much?
Because the fucking cigarette went out in his crotch.
I think they put crack in my weed.
It went red coals straight into his dicky doo.
What'd you lace that with? Angel dust?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I think I like you, Joe. I think I like you.
So let's talk about a friend
The
of
feeling
ours.
is not mutual. Cock. Sorry, go ahead. I'm just
No, it's
talking
all
to
right.
Jeff. I'm
This,
talking-
this video,
tell us
by the
about
way,
your problem with Jeff. I just want to
Well,
clear this up.
I picked
'cause
up
I'm
on
noticing
something. There's two forms of cowardice that Jeff has. All right,
Yeah.
that I've detected, and I watch him closely.
because
Let me
Joe's
just
his number one
establish that.
fan. Joe
Closely.
happens to be Jeff's number one fan.
All right, I started the Jeff Holiday fan club for this reason.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's let me down repeatedly.
Really? Well, tell me, like, so you started his fan club.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, one of the episodes, you may remember this. The chat may remember this too. He was getting. You brought like a few fans with you, right? But you were getting some heat in the chat, and I know you were reading it, and I know you were noticing it, even though you weren't paying it any lip service. And Billy was getting a lot of love that day. And what you did is what I do, what I call the ugly girl phenomenon.
Illuminate me on this one. Illuminate me on this.
I've thought of this a lot.
Joe's a serial killer.
Now, sometimes an ugly girl just seethes and gets jealous over an attractive girl. In this case, Billy, right? The attractive girl.
Right.
Or
Billy is a very attractive woman.
Or they do another form of cowardice. They do the, if you can't beat them, join them. If there's a girl getting all the attention in the room, that girl will direct her sexual attention over to the other girl with the hopes of lopping off some of it.
So some secondhand dick.
Exactly. By association. Sexy by association. So if she dykes out with her, the boys will be looking at her too. Which is exactly what you tried to do with Billy.
Wow.
You were like, let me tell you something. I'm the biggest Billy the Fridge fan here.
Is that why you kissed me, Jeff?
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
You're an ugly girl, Jeff. And
hang
you're
on.
trying to dyke out with the beautiful one, the fat one.
Well, I'll tell you what. Next week, Jeff's coming up here, and you can say this to his face. How about that?
I can't wait. We're gonna throw piss at each other, non-kayfabe. We're gonna wrestle. I'm gonna put on a fake red beard. And you're gonna bring your wife, so you'll have a beard as well. Oh no! Oh no! It's the weed. It does it to me every time.
It's the weed.
Did the weed fuck you up, Joe? Are you fucked up?
I'm fucked. I need a nap.
Oh, God, dude.
I need a nap. I need a little nap.
First impulse in kissing you, Billy, was not that. That was just a secondary bonus.
I thought you really liked me.
All right, so let's. Hey, I know we're all drunk and everything, but let's watch this Fantano video. Anthony Fantano, he got in my opinion, libeled by Fader.
It was like the day before this came out, Anthony was like posting little like shit about my new album. I thought Anthony was gonna like do a little review or something because he was like tweeting out things from me. And then the next morning this came out, and I was like, great. Perfect time for Anthony Fantano to get outed for being alt-right is when I'm right there on his timeline. Because I'm basically on an obscure alt-right-wing podcast, right? That's basically who I am. And I'm supposed to be an SJW cuck boy. This is really fucking, this is bad for me. Fantano, is whatever. He explains it in the Fader, the response video, but this really ruined my career.
Now to distance himself from all the heat, he's going to completely reinterpret your album to be a right-wing thing, and he's going to be like, oh, it's a piece of shit. The worst fucking album ever.
Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, and it's time for a sting piece, where I have to defend myself from being accused of pandering to the alt-right. And I guess, let's just get into it. The article starts off well enough saying I'm the most famous music critic. That's true. Thank you. But then quickly gets into, I guess, the
I didn't even know that was true.
Yeah, no, he's the man.
Is he really? He's the most famous music critic.
He's got over 1 million.
He's my buddy, dude.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
That's your dude. That's
that's
the guy. Fantano is maybe like, I think he's shitting on Nardwuar, which Nardwuar is not even a critic as much as an interviewer. Like, who are the other critics out here?
Even though he's my friend, I encourage everyone to just tweet this at him.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Tweet at Melon now.
He took a big bong hit.
Heart of the matter, and that is my...
Anyway, this... he's going to say it so diplomatically. I'll let him say it first.
My now dead meme channel, that is the plan. The writer talks about the channel as if it were intended to be some kind of TND offshoot, even though it precedes TND and was originally just the channel I used to use.
Yeah, his original channel.
And just enjoy YouTube as a YouTube user. But then as the Needle Drop fan base grew...
It was fucking legendary, too. It was legendary.
He
His
looked
fucking
like
channel was amazing.
He looked like a Crayola, or Elmer's glue bottle is what he looked like. He wore like a white tank top, and he had an orange beanie like that came to a point at the top of his head.
You can tell he's playing a character there, and he always dresses like this for his Needle Drop videos. He's always playing a character, so calling him out on like some sort of basis that he is trying to pander to the alt-right, it's like that's a stretch in its own, because he's obviously playing a character. He's playing towards the internet. He's trying to show that like he can have fun with things and then be serious, Anthony in the flannel with the glasses at the same time. Like it's the Fader probably is, like you said, libelous. They could probably be sued for what they hit him with. It's ridiculous. He's just.
Fantano is too nice to go for that kind of shit, though. Honestly, he's such a chill fucking guy. He's so chill. I mean, you met him. You and I both met him.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and this video here, he really like goes point for point and just destroys every comment made. But it's not fair, because if you look at
it's a very long video. We won't play it all. I think we should play a little more.
It
got bigger, and I needed a place to put other forms of content like vlogs or just videos where I would give random thoughts on music. I would put them there, and occasionally I would experiment with these funny, disingenuous shitpost videos where I would freak out about being name-checked by things like Pitchfork or Vice or the band Swimmers recently, where I would just get really angry and totally unreasonable. As the article points out, I started putting out these incriminating meme shitpost videos. One where I talked about this annoying guy who was comparing Pokemon Go to dogfighting, because they're not comparable. It's not the same thing. Another video where
nobody died. Well, some people died playing Pokemon Go, but not, you know.
They deserved it.
Yeah, nobody fucking.
I didn't want to say that, but you're right.
I still play Pokemon Go because I'm morbidly obese, and I think it's gonna.
Do you still play?
I consider it exercising, because you have to go outside.
Fuck Billy the Fridge. I'll play. You know what? I haven't played Pokemon Go in forever, but
you guys are such fucking bigots.
I will play Pokemon. What?
My German Shepherd died while raiding with a Mewtwo. It's fucking retarded.
That's mean.
I gotta pee.
and maybe
throw myself off the balcony.
Walk of shame on camera, like all the way
I'll wiggle
there.
my ass for you.
Please keep it in pants.
Watch.
Please keep it in pants, Joseph.
Yeah.
What's that?
Come Come on, Joey. Come on.
Yeah. You know what? I really like this guy. I like this dude.
Lampooned the idea of changing your gender because of Donald Trump, because I was responding to another video that insinuated that as a man you should feel ashamed that Donald Trump is a guy and you're a guy, as if I'm somehow responsible or feel some kind of connection to him through his masculinity, which I don't. I just think he's a scumbag. Whoa. And then the article brings up my video where I talked about Pepe the Frog triggering Hillary Clinton. Spoiler, she wasn't actually triggered. It's a joke. Which is kind of funny that this video comes up in this article that's trying to paint me as being alt-right, because this is easily one of the most liberal videos that were on the channel. I made this video as a response to the fact that Hillary Clinton and the mainstream media in general were blowing up the alt-right, providing legitimacy to guys like Richard Spencer and racist internet trolls looking to co-opt meme culture, specifically figures like Pepe the Frog, rather than actually providing...
Joe...
Just start it from the beginning.
Joe didn't even have to pee. He didn't have to pee. He fucking walked away just to make that joke. You fucking asshole, Joe.
I know.
You fucking asshole.
There's no way I peed in that time. I was like, this is too quick, but I'm going to do it anyway. This way they'll either think I don't They either think I don't wash or that I'm a fucking whore. Same thing to me.
You sicko.
Same thing.
You're gross.
Good catch. Good catch, all.
Joe, people are like masturbating to what you did earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Which part?
The cheeks,
the
man,
walk?
the cheek reveal. The cheek reveal. People are excited about that.
Yeah, that one.
Are we gonna have to do?
I thought slaughtering your ego was the thing. That's what I would jerk off.
Wow.
You bitch.
You're only mean.
Joe, I need you to calm down, man. Come on.
I'm fine.
Come on.
Just
come on, dude. Come on.
It's the weed. Whenever I take
The
weed.
weed. Oh, God, dude. Did you take the weed?
When I take weed.
He took a weed.
It gets all weird.
He took the devil's lettuce and now he wants to fuck me. That's what it's all about, man. It's fine. It's okay. All right.
He wanted to fuck you before the devil's lettuce, but before the devil's lettuce, it was like a hate fuck. Now it's like a passionate caress your body type of love.
Dude, I'll tell you what, Joe, do you see it? Aunt Jemima herself is in the chat asking you to fuck her.
Ooh.
I mean, don't pass that
I have
shit
a thing
up.
with Butterworth, but whatevs.
What? Oh, dude, Aunt Jemima hates Butterworth, dude.
She does. She does.
I'm about to have a three-way with Aunt Jemima and Miss Bubworth.
Progressive policies in her platform to bring over the progressive side of the Democratic Party. And the mainstream left was just letting them have it.
So you're telling me that within the span of like a couple months, like 30 or so people have essentially turned this meme that was previously enjoyed by millions into a white supremacist symbol? I mean, that's not really how memes work, because
there he is. He's the fucking Elmer Glue.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's like
then
Elmer Glue.
I simply could, using the hashtag make Pepe great again, because there are definitely 20 to 30 people in my audience willing to do this, associate Pepe instead of with Nazi propaganda, Allied powers propaganda. We could have Uncle Sam Pepe, Rosie the Riveter Pepe, buy war bonds Pepe.
And this was one of many joke videos on my meme channel with a pretty obvious liberal slant. I had top 5 reasons Obama was a great president, which was kind of funny, mostly ridiculous. Top 5 Donald Trump cabinet picks, where every single cabinet pick was actually a cartoon villain from a famous animation. I know, it was a pretty genius idea. Dr. Claw, as Secretary of Education, I fully agree with this, and I have to come out and say how strongly I agree with this, because there have been people that, disgustingly so, have been calling Dr. Claw's PhD into question. So what if Dr. Claw didn't go to some hoity-toity liberal arts 4-year university? Gadget. Online university is perfectly fine. No shame at all in getting an online degree, guys. My Bernie versus Hillary meme review, where I gave Sanders' primary one the 21 air horn salute. In a rap song that I recorded when I was upset that Democratic congressmen had voted nay on a bill that would allow us to import cheaper drugs that would save lives and save money from Canada. Tell me you want a photo prescription.
I'm going to stop this real quick, because the way that Fantano defends himself against the article, it just paints how brazen the article was, how like unresearched, how much it was a hit piece against his character. Like the Fader needs to respond with an apology to this guy. They fucked up like they put his career in jeopardy, right? Saying he's a fucking alt-right apologist. This is fucked up, and he's over here just smashing every single claim they made right out of the ballpark like it was nothing because some fucking guy wanted to get some views. So he mentions Anthony Fantano, who's one of the most famous fucking critics on the internet. He mentions his name. The thing to do right now is to target YouTubers, is to take a YouTuber and put them in the spotlight. This is why people talk about PewDiePie. What PewDiePie did, pretty dumb, but it gets views for everybody, including PewDiePie. Fantano's probably going to make a couple $1,000s off of this, but he's potentially losing a lot of legitimacy, which for Fantano is very important because he's a smart guy. He's a legitimate guy. You know, when he does these reviews, people take his character seriously. They take his opinion very seriously.
He was actually an NPR guy for a while.
Yeah. So attacking Fantano like this with a Fader was negligent.
Joe, you listen to NPR? You like that shit?
Yeah.
And all that jazz.
Ew.
Yeah.
But it's.
I never felt pressured to answer yes to that question before.
You just got raped into NPR.
Yes. No, I listened to the jazz station, and then it turns into NPR.
It does.
And all that jazz.
It's like saying I read Playboy for the articles. Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's the source of my shame. I jerk off to it, okay?
You voted against that Bernie shit. Why? What's wrong with it? It's our drugs at a lower price. If you pass it now, that'd be really nice. Which, when you're done with this video, please do something that matters and actually contact your local congressperson and tell them that you still want this to happen.
Contact Fader and tell them they owe Fantano an apology.
Fuck Fader, dude.
Yes.
Fuck Fader. I'm so fucking sick of this kind of shit. Random ass fucking hit pieces on people that are legitimately decent fucking people. You get the shit with the Wall Street Journal trying to take the piss out of fucking PewDiePie. Fader, the only reason Fader gives a fuck about Anthony Fantano is because Anthony Fantano is on the fucking top. It's always going to be that fucking way. Anytime somebody like rises to the absolute prominence, there are going to be every single motherfucker who will find any way, any chink of the fucking armor to try and knock them down. You
would say that, shit lord.
You know what? You know what, Joe? You know what?
Cis white male swine.
Let's fucking talk, man. Let's fucking talk. All right?
I got a brand new pair of roller skates, and you got a brand new key.
Whoa. If we gotta settle this fucking medieval style, man, I will fucking break out some shit.
He's bringing it with him. You can't see me. You can't see me.
That's all right. Mine's attached to me.
You can't
They're
get
gonna
both
do
holes
battle,
unless
dude.
you have a fucking standby, man. That's all I'm saying.
Just wait until next week.
The final countdown.
It's gonna be hot.
Flaming tables.
I can't. I got a double shift over at
Pyro and
McDonald's.
ballyhoo.
I won't be able to make the podcast next week.
I keep trying to set this fucking thing down, and every time I do it, like knocks something else over. What the fuck?
Joe's going to apply for a job at McDonald's. Demand a double shift just to get out of facing Jeff in person.
That's
I'd
what
get around it if I could, but
beat him to death with the dildo.
That's right. That's right. This is ugly girl revenge, man. I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna teach you what it means to be a fucking woman.
The secret to the feminist movement. It's right there.
Edgelord. Dun dun dun.
You do battle long
And the
enough
first
with your
shocking
fucking
reveal
enemy,
is-
you
is
learn their
this
tactics.
photo?
You know what I'm
Is this
saying?
Photo of me during a video where I'm parodying Hobson fans, and the full reveal of this photo is this: the man is hanging himself with toilet paper. Toilet paper, not a noose. Which, if you didn't know, has been a pretty viral
So they tried to call him a racist and shit too, which is not true at all.
Yeah, they tried to call him all sorts of things, and it's because they took it at face value for like if anybody takes YouTube out of context, they can paint it in any certain way because YouTube itself, you edgelord, right? YouTube is about making edgy content. That's what
People
wins
are
on
asking
YouTube.
who the fuck just came in.
Oh, did someone break in?
Oh God, it's gonna get weird in
Yeah.
Somebody just
broke
come in.
Yeah. There's a Swede in here.
Yeah, some random dude is just he just walked in and came and sat down on the couch with his balls out. This is weird.
Total autist.
Joe, did you order a pizza?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is right now is YouTube is what people watch, right? That is the new MTV. It's the new the kids are YouTube fans. So if old media, new online magazines, newspapers, shit like this, if they want to get some sort of viewership, they have to delve into the YouTube community and make hit pieces on these YouTubers because they know it's going to get them views.
Yeah,
it works for PewDiePie. It works
so they do it for them. It's a kind of any publicity is good publicity.
It's the only way they're going to get that boost in views is if they target someone on YouTube.
So it helps them. They do it to help them.
It helps the papers. It helps the fader. They're going to get hundreds of thousands of more views because they targeted Anthony Fantano, and they try to take Fantano out, and all these people who casually watch Fantano are like, oh yeah, he's a racist, no longer watch him, and they throw him under the bus so they can get views.
It sounds like character assassination, so they could.
It is character assassination for relevancy.
They can keep the underlings. Like if he gets too powerful, too much of a base, and too many people listen to a nuanced opinion, then that'll be very dangerous.
The fader is an entire company full of hired hands. Fantano's like him and maybe a couple of editors.
No, what I'm saying is the hit piece isn't
Fantano lives in Connecticut. He lives in fucking Connecticut. Like what? He doesn't have like the backing of a big LA.
Big media doesn't want to see YouTube succeed, and they're going to attack them with hit pieces like this. They're going to attack as much as they possibly can because these big YouTubers, they're blowing numbers out of the water. They're getting more views in a month than the Super Bowl gets, you know? Yep. They are the new thing. And it's people sitting in their fucking bedrooms, in their studio apartments with some cameras running some shit, and they are running media. And they are getting the viewers to watch them because the viewers don't want this bullshit circus. They want something they identify with.
That's why I'm using YouTube to start my cult.
Here, I'll give you. Go ahead. Talk about your cult. I'm giving you the floor. There you go.
Let's do this.
You're right next to the oven. I think this is like.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my head in there, and you will too. That's part of the cult. That's the end game. No, we're Joe-ish. I'm Joe, and basically the cult is we all sit around and we go get food. What?
You guys pay for it?
Is this a joke for you? Yeah, of course. You got to pay for it because how else will you get God on your side? Which is me. That's the cult.
I'm God.
Hi,
surprise, guys. You atheists were wrong.
It was me
because
the whole
I'm
time.
God. Hello, Joe. This is God. What you're doing right now is blasphemy.
You're a faggot, God.
Yes, but I love all my children, for I am the Lord.
I'm the real God now.
I mean, the truth of the matter is this: like Rolling Stone, anybody who reads a Rolling Stone and you're reading like music reviews and that sort of thing, is going to pale in comparison for their readership compared to the viewer amount of people watching Anthony Fantano's fucking videos. Flat the fuck out. Like, the man is probably one of the most influential people on the planet when it comes to music, and they don't like that. They're jealous of what he has built for himself. So of course they're going to attack him. I hate that he took his channel down. I think that's fucked up.
No, he took the channel down because it was all getting demonetized anyways. You know,
fuck it, leave it up. People loved it.
People loved it, but it's like, what's the point if it's just gonna like have people take it out of context and target it, and he's not even making money? Just get rid of it. You know, he's got something going right now. His brand, The Needle Drop, is like this, like the Fader said, like he said, like the internet says, it's the most influential music blog critique source. You know, it's influential. It's legit. Why ruin that with a meme channel that doesn't even make him any money anymore? Yeah, it's fun for him, but you know what? Sometimes your business is more important than having fun when people are trying to target you for not conforming to their ideals. Sometimes
it's more important to tell people to go fuck themselves than it is to make money.
I could be wrong, but I feel like you're being anti-Semitic. I don't know why. Am I missing?
All right, we're moving on. We'll
come back to it.
So when you burn it down,
no, we're not. We're not coming back to it. We're not.
People are discriminating against wolves.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
TJ, are you with me?
I get all
And you better well learn to love it.
You better well learn to love it.
That one was so delayed.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm so gonna fuck you, Joe, when I come up next week.
Promise?
Should we rent like the honeymoon suite for you guys with like the hot tub?
Are there any boutique hotels in the Seattle area where like we could sit in a love cave and we could all play man bears and run around naked and slap each other with salamis?
Okay, I'm playing the next video.
Shit.
We
Next
need like
week's
a heart,
Drunken
we need like a
Peasants is on
heart-shaped
Cam
fucking
4.
hot tub and shit, man.
We'll go live to Las Vegas in a moment for the latest on the shooting investigation. But first, the NRA stepping forward to address a renewed effort to restrict gun use in America. Two top execs talking to Fox News. CEO Wayne LaPierre pointing to history to prove that laws only work for the law-abiding.
If legislation worked, Boston Massacre wouldn't have happened. San Bernardino, where California has every gun law you can imagine on the books, that wouldn't have happened. Bad guys go about their business. They could care less what laws are on the books. And the good people want to protect themselves. They want to defend.
Who looks more like a fucking like Muppet? I mean, like, look at this dude. What?
Yourself. That's why we're fighting for reciprocity.
And Executive Director Chris Cox points out hypocrisy on the left on guns and says that Hollywood should bear some of the blame for mass shootings in America.
What?
The NRA spends millions of dollars every year teaching safe and responsible gun ownership, and Hollywood makes billions promoting and glorifying gun violence. And then the same hypocrites come in and suggest...
Well, I have a video later that we're going to play where
I personally...
trying to weed.
where they're talking about how like first-person shooters make kids want to be murderers, mass
that's
murderers.
bullshit.
What was that dude's name?
So there needs to be an honest conversation about solutions that work.
What about that argument, Greg, that Hollywood bears some blame?
They're definitely look. They make a lot of money off guns. I mean, if you took out every gun from every movie, you'd have a lot of people walking around like this. But I don't know if there's a correlation between violent movies and violence. What I do know, if you look, there's a lot of literature on video games, and the reason why young mass shooters have such a high kill ratio, even though they aren't in the military at all, is because the best training program you could find is a first-person shooter video game.
Jack Thompson is fucking got a full-mast fucking boner right now. Ooh, I've been waiting for this time since the fucking 90s. Oh, video games. Video games are murder simulators. These are the things that are going to teach you how to get the highest score, the highest body count. Fuck you, dude. Fuck
you know what drives me to want to use guns?
Look at him.
You, Jeff.
Oh my god.
It's not
really.
Even, it's not.
Why are you so confrontational, man?
Joe,
media.
The
media did it to me.
It's the video game.
It's the video game.
Have you played the Jeff Holiday video game? I fucking hate it. It makes me want to kill
Is there a video game where you murder Jeff Holiday?
If there was, it would probably sell 1 million units. That's for sure.
Joe would be playing it all
I'd
day.
be playing it like now.
This is the thing, right? This guy's trying to say kids become good shooters because of video games. You're getting these body counts because you're taking a semi-automatic, if not fully automatic weapon and pointing it into a school of fucking children. Small corridor hallways, tons of fucking kids in the middle of their classrooms. That's why you're getting all the kills, because the fucking gun shoots at least 1 bullet per second, if not 2 or 3 shots per second, if not 60 per second if it's fucking fully automatic. And they're taking it into a classroom full of little ass fucking kids and shooting them. Groups of people, country music concerts. That's why you're getting the body count. You can miss 100 times and still hit 50 fucking people.
Kids are shit at dodging bullets.
I'm saying
that is actually
shots.
really true.
And
that is really true.
That's an interesting correlation that links a billion dollar industry with something pretty ugly that nobody wants to talk about. I think that both sides can be right on this. I think the NRA is correct. I mean, every gun, wherever there's a gun ban, murder rates go up. So we know that a lot of these laws don't work, and the only people who obey these laws are people who obey laws. So it has no effect on the criminal.
All right.
However,
Let's
the other side, you can say you can at least meet somewhere where you see something. I mean, I know every.
Let's break this down to brass tacks. Okay, there's an unfortunate reality that we're not really paying attention to right now, especially when it comes to Vegas, especially when it comes to gun ownership, especially when it comes to gun control laws. So gun control legislation as it goes right now, the whole idea is we want to make sure that crazy people can't get guns. You know what? That's a good fucking idea. The next one is, hey, we don't want nonviolent offenders to get guns. That's a good fucking idea too. Yes. Don't let nonviolent offenders don't let violent offenders get guns. Yes, that's a good fucking idea. But the problem is, and it really stems down to this basic one, what happens when you have a random ass guy, he's never had a violent offense whatsoever in his life, he's never had in any way a capacity to do violence, but he, for some reason, fucking snaps one day, builds himself a little contraption so that he can crank out a bunch of fucking shots and murders a shit ton of people. The only way you can address that, and the only way you can stop that kind of mass shooting, is to actually ban, well, pretty much every fucking gun. Which would be fine in a country that wasn't America. If we didn't have so many fucking guns, you could maybe do it. But
there's so many. There's so many everywhere.
So many. And you can't get rid of them all. That is a fucking pipe dream. So the best you can do is mitigate the possibility of this happening. And yes, it will happen. And yes, that's a shitty fucking answer. And no, it's not comfortable, and it should not be comfortable.
I think the answer is clearly
of this is fucking retarded. This is fucking retarded. This whole conversation is awful.
The answer is clearly more guns, in my opinion. Because if we were all packing, all of us all the time, I'd be more afraid to confront you, Jeff, next week. But now, as it stands, I'm not at all. I'm gonna kick the shit.
Now
out
that
of
we
you.
know you're a pussy bitch that doesn't like guns, I'm gonna fuck you up, dude.
Exactly.
I do actually own a lot of guns. I do.
Yeah, I like guns too. I own a couple, and I'm a relatively fucking like passive son of a bitch, right? Like if I want to fight somebody, I want to go hand to hand. I don't want to use weaponry, but I still have them just in case, because it's a lot easier to kill somebody with a gun without standing up than fucking with your bare hands. I'm lazy as fuck, so I gotta own a couple guns. But the entire thing here is there's that old adage, guns don't kill people, people kill people. And you say we can't ban guns, and I might agree with that. Let's ban people.
That's pretty much the only thing you can possibly do.
Let's
it's more
call Paul. Better call Paul. Let's bring on the nukes. I say you can't pull a trigger if you just got bombed off the face of the earth. Let's restart. The people who were smart enough to buy bunkers, all right, they can come back later. I bet they don't have guns in their bunkers. What's the point? You gotta stack them shelves with fucking edibles and shit to stay alive. You're not gonna want to waste proper space down there with weapons. All the bunker people will come out and they'll be like, hey, I got hella cans of corn. We ain't got no weapons. Let's just give corn like the Pilgrims did. And that worked out really well for the Native Americans. This is a good idea. I think I just solved our gun problem in America.
Hold on. Let's get, you know what? This dude on the couch here.
Oh, no.
You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Knows
do
autism
Into the microphone. Into the microphone.
Talk to us.
Into the microphone, Lucas.
This guy, Lucas.
Hello, guys.
Yeah. Point it more like close
right up in your mouth, like it was a
guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, like it was a boobie. Like you're sucking on a boobie almost.
Almost.
As far as he knows.
Is he? Where is he from?
He's from Sweden.
Stockholm.
Yeah, I'm from Sweden.
He has Stockholm syndrome.
Exactly.
I'll forgive it. I'm trying to get over my racial bias being Finnish, but I'll give you a shot, man. I'll give you a shot.
He says he's Finnish.
He's just about finished.
Does he mean
you.
he's finished? Yeah. Oh.
Very good.
I'm
thinking high like you are.
I'm Cal. Thanks, Billy.
This is the human embodiment of IKEA.
Okay.
It's not.
Tell us about horse and how delicious it is.
The horse?
The horse?
The horse?
I've met some
The
horse
horse?
here in Washington State.
I got to tell you, in this country, they're not quite good. I don't know why I made them Scottish.
The horse. All right.
Oh yeah.
No one knows what a bump stock was until this week. You know, it's a no-lose situation if it's a device that you add to something else to make something else.
To be honest, I haven't
into an
banged any
illegal-
horses in this country. That's why I was more comfortable with the horse
Did
question.
he say that? What?
That was, oh, sorry, Lucas. Say that again about the
Lucas?
horses? Fucking the horses and stuff?
That
What
was the
that?
artist. You're really making a fool out of yourself on here, Lucas.
Yeah.
How are you going to get laid with that?
I'm not
Easily.
sure.
Dude, peasants get laid.
Do you know how many horses are in this chat?
You know how many
That's true.
sexes I've had since I started coming on Drunken Peasants? At least
many?
2. I've had at least 2 sexes since I got on Drunken Peasants.
2 sexes, buddy.
Yeah.
2
Oh
sexes.
God. Yeah, Lucas is on right now. There he is.
I wish I wasn't.
It's not necessarily
No,
2
no, no.
sexes you're gonna
Let's talk
like.
to him.
It's not really 2 sexes you're gonna
Let's
want to tell
talk
your
to him.
grandkids about, but you'll get 2 sexes. It's true.
Jeff has sent me 2 cock pics since the cast started.
Lucas,
Yeah, I hope
you
you
live
like
in
it.
Sweden.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up Streamlabs. And if you want to ask Joe or
Lucas, you're from Sweden. They don't have guns in Sweden, do they?
They have guns.
No, they do have guns. Are you
They
allowed
have
to
a lot
carry?
of guns.
Yeah,
dude.
you're allowed to carry. You have to
You-
have a
well, how come
permit.
I don't hear about mass shootings in Sweden then?
Well, because you need a card from the library to check one out.
He knows.
Why don't we hear about mass shootings in Sweden?
I mean, there's been shootings.
Okay.
Mass shootings. There's been a murderer who was called the
a
Laser Man.
murder.
The Laser Man?
Yeah.
That was
He was
Laser Man.
he was
Yep.
pointing lasers at immigrants.
That was
Laser guns?
a murder.
No, the laser pointer
5,000
from
people who
guns.
killed
So
themselves because it was so frigid cold.
So here in America, we have a guy that shoots down 50 to 60 people in a crowd of country music, and you guys have a guy with a laser pointer?
yeah,
Sounds exactly
that's
like
exactly
him.
it.
However, unlike him, I love you, Billy. Would you like me to make a soundbite to counter his statements?
Yes.
You're a sick cunt, Billy. Less than 3.
Can we change the scam situation to "you're a sick cunt, Billy"?
Yeah,
feel like-
yeah, we can do that.
Less than 3 means I love you.
I love less than 3. You're a sick cunt, Billy.
Less than 3 is 2.
Do we have any Swedes watching right now?
Oh, whoa, Machamp up in here?
God.
Scam situation.
Killshot versus Dante
Can I mention
Fox
something?
at Ultima Lucha Trace.
Yeah, go
You've
ahead.
got nothing on
We're the grenade capital of the world.
the grenade capital of the world?
Yeah,
Where is that?
in fucking Sweden, of course.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, most kills by grenades.
Really?
Yeah.
So you guys
So-
are savage as fuck.
Yeah, we are pretty savage.
We're over here like, oh, what's a bullet hole? What's a bullet hole? You're like, we're gonna blow your fucking legs off. We're gonna blow your fucking lungs out.
So I know, Joe. I know we're supposed to have
fuck
like this big like falling out and everything, but the chat is like talking about this weird romantic tryst between you and I right now. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, because when I wanted to kill you, you said, let's go to a hotel room and fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I mean, I'm a lover, not a
basically,
fighter,
you took out a cock. Like, what am I going to do with that?
I think Milo is no longer anything more than the rights token gay.
I got to suck it.
You
I
pull
have
out a
to.
gun, I'm pulling out a cock, man. I'm just saying.
They also said Billy bring Boogie on. I'll talk to him.
What screams I'm insecure?
We'll
Here's a
make love
Hamilton.
in the post show.
What screams on the post show? All the Joes are fucking Jeffs. They bang them till they come. In the
To be
post show,
serious,
guys.
to be honest though, like straight up, no lie, I am actually really gonna fuck Joe. I am actually gonna fuck Joe.
With the strappy dilly?
No, I don't even need. You know what? I'm gonna pop this up his ass, and then I'm gonna stuff my dick right alongside it.
Joe has a fiance, but she's pretty open to him doing anything that, you know, is experimental.
She gave me an engagement ring.
Yeah, she loved him.
Who's the cunt now?
Awesome.
Oh,
I am,
he's
obviously.
married. Jeff's married, so he doesn't care about your fucking engagement ring, pussy.
No, he
don't even
gave
care.
it an engagement ring. No,
I mean, he got a
that
ring.
made me the cunt. That was the point.
My wife gives me free reign to fuck as many like just obstinate boy pussy that comes my way. Just don't even fucking cross me, bitch.
You know, Joe was fine with this until you called him obstinate. Now he's fucking seething. I can see it in his eyes.
You know what? I'm going when you get here, Jeff. You look at me in the eyes right now. When you get here, Jeff, I'm gonna pull down your pants and give you the greatest blowjob you've ever had.
Oh!
Don't Dave, you threaten me with a good fucking time.
Shots fired! Oh shit!
And I'm gonna stare at you the whole time.
I feel like they're.
That'll show him. That'll teach him. You son of a bitch. Just wait until I make you ejaculate all over my chest. You piece of shit.
The last game of gay chicken I had ended in marriage. All right.
Actually, I backed out before we got married. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We had a billionaire try and get us to get married one time in Reno.
Scam situation.
Do one of you guys like H.P. Lovecraft? And if so, what is your favorite Elder God story? I am a huge Lovecraftian fan. So much so that I don't even know what you're talking about. But I'm going to say my favorite Elder God is Tony Danza. Anybody else have some answers here?
I like Reanimator and the Necronomicon and Cthulhu.
The Necronomicon?
Scam.
Hey, what is dead can never die. Hey.
Have you had experiences with Chris Chan? Who's Chris Chan?
No.
Oh my! You don't know Chris Chan?
I know Christian values.
Chan is amazing. Christine Chandler is a legend on the internet, dude. Christine Chandler is amazing. The only guy so fucking stupid that he gets a fucking he gets an abscess on his taint and he thinks he had a vagina.
Ma main N words.
This is real.
I've got some Jameson, some Induca, and a new chair. Keep up the good
Obi-Wan
show.
is here.
Hashtag crush dab.
It is your
puss.
destiny.
He's got a new chair, dog. Like Malcolm from the North is living that life. He got the Indica, the Jameson, and a fucking new chair. You know how many chairs I've broken in my life? I love a new chair feel.
Love my boy Malcolm. He's a fucking great dude.
Billy, I noticed you've been drinking a lot of Tejava on stream. Good stuff. What other non-alcoholic drinks do you like? I like the ice, like the.
You just.
I should have been gone.
Yeah, go.
Steve Perry.
How do I do this without getting the bong water on
So
me?
is this like blowing a penis or no?
Scam situation.
Thank you for sharing your talk with me, Ben. You're wrong, Billy. Fantano's meme channel was amazing, and I'm so sad it's gone. No, it was very funny. Bring back that is the plan, right? Bring it back, but not at the expense of Fantano's legitimacy. If he's having fun on a side channel in a very regular way. But then YouTube wants to try and pull him out and demonetize him and have him deal with shit through the fader. Swedes are fagoo. Damn Norway. Damn Norway. Damn. Hey, Lucas, you look like you just got a sweet beach. You were so happy after taking that hit of weeds.
Is this how to sex in America?
Is this how this guy alive now, right now?
I'm pretty sure me and Ben just made the sex.
Letting the chat know.
That's my first non-horse.
Since Joe rudely interrupted me, I'll say it again. Killshot versus Dante Fox. The Ultima Lucha Trace ain't got nothing on what's to come between Jeff and Joe.
The other time it was Slash Lucas. Did you think we were the same guy? Hypothesis?
You are Lucas. What? You're not Lucas?
I'm a Lucas.
Yeah,
I just gave me a part of your lovely cock.
I decided to bring in a guest that was basically
Scam
living
situation.
the Fight Club life. He's dual entity. Jeff should be happy because now that little puppy Creamsicle is going to be after Joe's butthole. I love you degenerates so much. And Ben, you can upload the fall episode playlist on SoundCloud. Alex Escobedo, thank you for the $5 super motherfucking Streamlab gangster
playlist.
Yeah, what's the fall episode playlist?
Oh, the playlist. Damn. I wish someone would just do it for me.
Do you guys play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3? If so, what boss kicks your asses the most?
I've never played Dark Souls, but my buddy Leafy is here. He's like a YouTuber. He played the shit out of Dark Souls, and he would call me and always be like, dude, this game is so fucking hard. he would always talk hella shit about. Have you guys played Dark Souls?
Scam.
Is that with Robotnik?
Billy, you're at
Billy, you are
100,000.
nearly at 100K subs. Are you going to make a special video slash?
You should do a rap with Jim
Hashtag
Ass, dude.
Joe
That'd be
Jim
great.
Ass.
Oh,
Joe
dude.
is Jim Ass? Damn.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I can make that happen. And we should do like a live countdown special. We could even do it here if you want. Like on your channel, we could do like,
that would be fun.
Situation.
Yeah. The U.S. is #1 in gun ownership, but 92 in homicide. We are an outlier because we are far less murdery than we should be for how many guns we have.
You know,
is that for real?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So gun sales have gone up in the United States, and despite the fact that we've had these horrible fucking gun massacres, shooting deaths have actually gone down traditionally.
Well, let's slow up a little bit here because the math on that is a little foggy, aka NRA math. You say we're number 92 in homicides. Is that like overall per capita? What are we talking here? Because how many countries that have a mass as large as America are above us on that list?
Right.
So I'm pretty sure this is like somebody in like Guadalajara gets capped, and because they're only a nation of what 900,000 people. I don't know. I made that up. Pulled that on my ass. They're gonna be higher ranked on the list of us, even though they're only getting a fraction of the murders we have.
All the Papua New Guineas stab each other daily.
The Papua New Guineas, exactly.
There's nothing else to do there.
No, I mean, that's actually a fact I never knew, that we're 92 in homicides. That's why I bring it up, because that's actually I want to look more into that. That's super interesting to me. And of course, we're #1 in gun ownership. There's more guns in America than Americans.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true.
What's that? 200 million guns? I thought there was 300 million guns.
Wrap it up. If you want to send us shit, do it now. Do it now.
How many Americans are there now? 300 million? You'd have thought that the guns would have taken some of those out by
There's
now.
about a little bit over 300 million Americans right now.
I don't know. I heard there was a ton of fucking guns, so I could be. I honestly, I pull facts out of my ass all the time for comedy.
Scam situation.
Ryby Jenkins, I hate your fans. I like Ryby though. Ryby's cool.
Yeah, Ryby. I swear to God,
They all hate her though, dude. Like everyone hates.
I swear to
Ryby.
God, Ryby, if you're not gonna come out of your house, let me come into your ass.
Yeah. Wow, you know what? That's like the most popular comment.
Hurt a bit.
Go to Ryby Jenkins, any one of her videos, and just comment that right now.
Scam situation.
I like Ryby, man. I can't help it.
I
Trash.
like her too.
Nice is trash, dude.
Here's your soundbite.
I'm a trashy individual,
Awesome
you know,
voice
whatever.
is dissing you.
That Aussie voice.
Nice, Colonel.
Billy, a sick cunt. I'll have to look back on that one, Colonel Panic 89. You guys remind me. Tweet at me right now. https://soundcloud.com/Colonel Panic 89/Billy/-A/disick. So I can remember that. Just tweet it at me.
Scam situation.
Yes, God, no. Magog, dude. Magog.
We're going to do more Streamlabs after the end of the show for 15 minutes. So if you guys want to stop now, we can get on with the show.
If you guys want to stop giving your money, I guess we'll wait.
They should give it to a more worthy cause, like Onision's channel.
We should legit get fucking Magog, dude. You would love that dude. He's amazing. He's incredible. Magog is amazing. He's a fucking necromancer from another goddamn reality. He's incredible. What a great fucking YouTuber.
Does he have any elder gods? Oh!
He is an elder god.
Crazy people. It's just Joe. This episode of Crazy People is just Joe.
I knew I was the ass of this joke.
I'm gonna fuck Joe so fucking hard you don't even know. Oh.
So something happened in the...
Hey, why are you wearing your hat? Jeff, why are you wearing your hat?
Take off that fucking hat! Take off that fucking hat, you piece of shit! Take off that fucking hat. That's my hat now.
Hold up. Wait, pause. If you put a pair of glasses on Steve Shives and some fucking corn-ass dreadlocks, he is you, Jeff.
I know.
You look exactly the same. What the fuck is going on?
No. He's not exactly the same. Look at his wet ass pussy fucking lips right now. My lips, I got like, as black as I am, I got some white ass fucking lips right now, so I can't compete with Steve.
I feel like you have washed out the tone of your camera to hide your Steve Shives wet pussy lips.
I'm hiding my blackness right now. That's all.
You did the Australian voice to hide your hatred for Billy. You're doing this weird hair behind the head thingy.
Jeff,
this weird guy to do
you
this thing.
might.
And
you
you're
might
the Swede
be
on the couch.
Yeah, you might be a damn sleeper agent. Are we talking about Agent Orange over here?
I am the ultimate boss at the end of this. At the end of the DP fucking video game.
Hey, normally I wouldn't say this, but let's listen to Steve Shives talk.
There are some folks in the community who have been paying attention and have been trying to warn everybody else that this problem has existed for years and have made some progress, but in other areas have just been completely ignored or silenced, or people just act like they're not there, or what they say doesn't have any merit. And what I'm talking about...
Who puts a pin in their collar? Steve Shives has a pin sitting in his fucking collar. Like, is he the type of guy that just has to randomly take notes during his day? Like, you know what, actually? I gotta write this down, because it's super important. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about that later. Fuck you, Steve Shives. That pin is obviously a sex toy.
Look at the way he's got his hands on his hips. You know he's doing this thing.
Yeah, he was like, when you were twerking earlier... Yeah. He just got done twerking. Fucking weirdo.
That's terrible.
The recent Myth Information Conference in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. MythCon. It was put on by an organization called Mythicist Milwaukee. And the entire event was a shit show, and it was predictably so. It was obvious that it was going to be a shit show from the moment certain speakers were announced. What made this conference different from past versions of MythCon, which up into this year seemed okay, and most other skeptical conferences that are held around the country and around the world in general, was that 3 of the featured speakers...
It sounds like you have something to say here, Jeff. Did you go to MythCon?
No, I didn't. I almost went to MythCon. I went. I was actually gonna go, but I didn't buy my tickets in time, so I didn't actually make it. I didn't make it out there. I did, by the way, buy the footage from MythCon, so I know like the whole breakdown of how the whole thing went. But Steve did not go to MythCon. People who protested MythCon, like Christy Winters, Dan Arrow, all these people who were super fucking pissed off at MythCon. None of them went, none of them supported this fucking convention. None of them had anything to fucking do with it. All they did was sit in their fucking fat ass computer chairs and whine about it. This is just a whining fucking video, and it's garbage, but by all means, keep playing.
Speakers were professional YouTube misogynists and racists and rapists.
Can you be a professional YouTube misogynist?
Well, I am.
Yeah. All we have to do is like take women apart to get paid now? Because pretty sure that gets you demonetized, Steve Shives. You're a liar.
Apologists and just generally awful people with fan bases of similarly awful people. And those
much bigger than yours.
People were first on a double bill. Armored Skeptic and Shoe on Head, 2 absolutely vile, disgusting human beings who bully trans.
Is Shoe on Head that vile? I thought she was way hotter than Ryby.
People who promote misogynist, sexist, racist talking points, who are 2 of the most vile, disingenuous, awful people that I can think of, and one of the few people I can think of who is worse than they are.
Okay. Real quick, I have to say, I have had very strong problems with Armored Skeptic. I have had titanic fucking awful interactions where me and Armored Skeptic really did not like each other. I was super stoked that he went to MythCon, that he and Shoe on Head went and did what they did. Whatever you think of Armored Skeptic and whatnot, they had the balls to go out there and take the message from the internet and put it out in a meat space. So I have mad respect for what they fucking did. Mad respect for it. But like this is just pedantry. This is garbage, dude. This is fucked up.
When has Steve Shives ever said anything that actually had merit or a point behind it? He's always
about
just
6 years ago. 6 years ago.
6 years ago. So
Yeah.
for the last, there's a child right now that was born since Steve Shives said anything important, and that child is saying more important shit than Steve Shives is by now. So the cool thing about Steve Shives is you can collectively call him a piece of shit, and pretty much everybody agrees. Otherwise, like, fuck this guy. Fuck you, Steve Shives. Go start a Shives con. It'll be you and like 4 other assholes that sit around and complain about the world as they see it. Because the world is not how everybody. The world is not how everybody sees it, right? That's your world. Steve Shives, in your world, everybody is a bad dude. In my world, these people you call out on a regular basis, they're human fucking beings that see things differently than you. All right? And the fact that you go and block everybody who disagrees with you tells me that you're not worthy of having an opinion because you're not worthy of you're not willing to have your opinion tested. So if you're going to go block anybody who challenges your opinion, you are a piece of shit and you do not deserve to have a soapbox to stand on. So Steve Shives, I'll tell you right now, you're worthless. You're not. We shouldn't be watching you. Nobody should be watching you. You're not. Your opinion is never tested.
Yeah.
You're not worth. You're not worth the hat on your head. I swear on everything. If Steve Shives and I were in a room together,
I just came back in. Are you finally giving it to Jeff?
Yeah, I told him all about how big your wiener is compared to his dildo, and he's in for trouble.
Joe, why don't you pull out the big thick cock, Joe?
Don't
you double dare me?
No,
Do you double
Joe,
dare me?
No.
Do you double dare me?
No.
Triple dare.
Cut his camera. Cut his camera. I swear to God, if you stand up, Joe will whip his penis out. It's gross, and I hate it. Do not tell him to.
You're just saying it's gross because of the warts.
Why do we bring 40s in tonight?
All right, play this piece of shit. Play it. Before Joe actually whips his penis out.
Is the other person that I'm talking about who was invited to be a featured speaker at MythCon, which is Carl Benjamin, also known as Sargon of Akkad, one of the most disgusting human beings on the planet, who made the newspaper in the UK last year for sending a rape taunt to a member of parliament who was herself a survivor of sexual assault.
Steve,
and the occasion for Mr. Benjamin
be a rape taunt
sending her this
say?
Rape taunt was that she was gaining some publicity for being...
Okay, so
how can it be a rape taunt when he literally said, "I would not rape you"?
I wouldn't even rape you is his quote. And I'll defend Sargon on a lot of things, but like this quote, he knew what he was doing. It's like when you use napalm to try and control a crowd and it burns you too. You knew what you were doing. That comment right there is fucking crass, and it is triggering. It's hardcore. Yeah, if he gets a backlash for that, whatever. That was fucking ridiculous to say I wouldn't even rape you to somebody. That's out there. Do I think that makes Sargon a terrible human being? No. Do I think that Sargon speaks for a lot of people that don't have a voice, and whether that's right or wrong, we have to listen to them. We have to hear why these people feel this way so that we can cater to their needs as well as everybody else's need in this world, because we're not alone in this world.
People who don't have a voice, anonymous rapists. You're speaking for us, finally. It's about time. We've had to hide our victims in the bushes for years in silence.
It's time we say these things loudly and proudly.
There was a lot of screaming.
I raped this bitch
in muffled sounds.
Let's hear to Steve Shives, because you guys talking is a lot worse than Steve Shives right now.
Part of a campaign to end online harassment. Wonder why he felt threatened by that. So, MythCon happens. Carl Benjamin is on stage along with a great guy, Thomas Smith, one of my favorite people, the host of the Serious Inquiries Only podcast. Just an awesome guy who I have mountains of respect for. I had that before this, and I have it
for him,
even more so after this. They were in conversation on stage. Thomas, to his credit, tried to use his time to call out Carl Benjamin for his vileness, for his misogyny, for his racism, and his assorted bigotries, and his cyberbullying, his incitement of harassment against people, predominantly women, but all sorts of people. And it did not go well. There was a point where Carl Benjamin was called out by Thomas for that aforementioned rape taunt to the British MP.
Four times. I bought the footage. By the way, if you want to see it, you should go and buy the footage because people like this piece of shit, this lip dick fucking wet mouth piece of shit, and Chrissy Winters and Dan Arrow all fucking got fucking crazy on this convention, so they had to hire more fucking security, so they have to sell their fucking footage. I bought it. I paid the $3. I went and I watched it. No, it wasn't once. This fucking spastic fucking man-child had to bring it up 4 fucking times. Rather than have a conversation with Sargon and try and convince people to his point of view, he had to spastically fucking freak out 4 times over one single stupid fucking tweet. It was garbage. Garbage. Absolutely fucking retarded. Like, however you feel about Sargon is fine. But, like, dude, this Thomas piece of shit was awful. Absolutely awful. I'm going to go to a convention. I'm going to try and be addressing a bunch of people who might not agree with me. My best course of action when I'm doing this, I'm going to shame everybody who's in the audience, and I'll shame them into seeing my point of view. When has it ever fucking worked?
You know, Jeff, I'm starting to think that you're wearing the Steve Shives hat ironically.
You know what? I don't even know what you mean. I have no idea what you mean.
Check this out. It's a video of a seagull, and it takes a bag of chips. And then leaves with it.
My dude, I love that seagull.
That's way better.
That's what we needed right now. Hey, and shout out to whoever filmed that. They just knew that seagull was going to come get them chips. Now, does the seagull open the chips and eat them, or is he just there suffering, eating plastic until he chokes to death? I feel like someone should go open them chippies for that seagull.
It's sad that cashier got fired. You let a customer shoplift?
98 cents cost that person that job, and it was the fucking seagull.
Yep. You just sat there filming it?
You stop the seagull. You call the police. Not okay.
Call the police.
Call the cops. Call the police. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this video other than the seagull wasn't wearing pink. So, not that crazy. Not that crazy.
Nobody screamed World Star.
Yeah, no World Star, no wearing pink. I'm just saying that seagull was within his rights. Seagulls don't have currency. That seagull was well within its rights. Seagulls always go pick up food off the ground. It doesn't matter if this food happened to be on a shelf with a price tag on it.
That's why I'm not a vegan.
That seagull's not crazy.
That's why I'm not a vegan.
Here's Pat Robertson.
No.
Pat Robertson blames Vegas shooting on disrespect for Trump.
I'm making a video about this tomorrow.
Violence in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it happening? You know, what I'd like to give you is
his left eye
we
dead?
have disrespect for
His
authority.
career should be dead.
There is profound disrespect of our president all across this nation. They say
Taken over
terrible
by
things
Goblin.
about him. It's in the news. It's in other places. There's disrespect now for our national anthem, disrespect for our veterans, disrespect for
the baby Jesus,
institutions of our government, disrespect for the court system, all the way up and down the line.
Hey, does anybody remember when this guy blamed 9/11 on fags?
Well, to be fair, I did hear a couple of the pilots flying the planes into the buildings were gay. There is, and I'm not. This is Islamophobic, but I do believe in the Muslim territories there's something called Man Love Thursdays, where they can have sex with other men on Thursdays and then repent for it on Fridays, their holy day, and it's okay. So I don't know. Maybe he's got a point there about 9/11 being for the gays.
9/11's why I'm not a homosexual.
Billy, do you remember when this guy blamed the hurricane in Haiti on the fact that the Haitians had a pact with Satan to free them from slavery?
He's a fucking psycho.
Do you remember that?
Wasn't he married to Tammy Faye Baker?
No,
or was that Jim
that's
Baker?
Jim Baker.
Shit.
Hence the last name.
Shit.
You fucking troglodyte.
Okay, here goes my second point. Has Jim Baker ever been attached to a woman? Is he a gay? Is he responsible for 9/11?
That's weird.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
And if God sends punishment in the form of righteous indignation because of people committing gross atrocities towards him, why is it that Jerry Falwell was struck down by a fucking heart attack? I'm kind of curious about that too. That's always kind of bothered me.
He must have been
Falwell
sucking
was
boy dick.
probably obese, so that's a sin, right? Gluttony. Yeah, fat guys are obviously gonna die young.
More than anything, until
But only if they're
there is
unfunny.
biblical authority. There has to be some controlling authority in our society, and there is none. And when there is no vision of God, the people say, there's no vision of God, the people run amok. When there's no vision of God, the people run amok. And that we have taken from the American people the vision of God, the whole idea of reward and punishment, an ultimate judge of all our actions. We've taken that away.
Okay, so I can sum this up pretty succinctly. The basic gist of what he's trying to say is, because we no longer follow a biblical law, a biblical religion, that are no longer our laws based on God's will, we need to have instead man's laws and respect for the government, respect for authority, because apparently that was in the Bible. It's not. Spoiler alert. But because we're not paying attention to the authority of the law, in lieu of not having respect for God's law, is why we had some random ass fucking 60-year-old dude shoot into a bunch of country music people.
Jeff, what about render unto Caesar what is Caesar's? And when your general tells you to carry your weapon a mile, carry it 2. Jesus said both. Hack.
Someone named, by the way, Jeff.
Mad for a second. I was
Jeff, someone named Creamsicle says, "Howdy, y'all. Apparently, a lot of people want to know where to find me. My Skype is RUNJU_SNOW.
Creamsicle,
PAW.
Creamsicle, why don't you set up a private show between you and me later, huh?
My Discord is Creamsicle. The Bad Dragon Guru, #9569.
Creamsicle was the guy that wrote in and said that he stopped watching Peasants because of me, and the only reason he stopped was because I'm the only one he doesn't want to fuck. Thanks, Creamsicle. You dickhead.
Creamsicle's gonna take a fist for me. We'll do that later.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
Okay.
We'll wait here.
I'm not going anywhere. And yes, I did steal this from Steve Shives. I fucking dropped it. Atomic elbow on his face. Stole his hat. Fuck Steve Shives.
So Jeff, you probably grew up in a Christian home, didn't you?
Lutheran, yeah.
I could tell. You know why?
Oh.
You're a cunt. No, I'm kidding. I grew up in a Christian home too.
I can tell.
Except my parents thought I was Jesus. Such a long story. Don't want to bore you with the details. Go ahead and ask, Jeff. Ask, Jeff. Don't be a coward.
No.
You want to know about it?
No.
All right.
I don't want to know. No, I don't want to know about you. Look, I don't want to know too much about my victims. And in a week from now. A week from now, you're going to be bent over, fully penetrated. And I just don't want to know that much about you.
You know, I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I'm going to call your bluff when you get here, and I'm going to demand that you fuck my ass. And you're going to be like, oh, it was the internet, and we were just playing. And I'm going to demand it. I'm going to shove Viagra down your throat and tie you down and I'm going to ride your dick.
And it's not going to his dick like it's the apocalypse.
And it's going to be amazing, and you're going to hate it.
I will hate it so much. My extreme shooting ropes of white hot man batter all over your chest will be nothing but spite and hate. Nothing about it will be loving. It will be just terrible. Just terrible.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah, and it sounds like you're about to sow a whole lot of sperm. Tell you what. This got really fucking gay.
I guess so. I was thinking about it.
Are we watching?
Worse?
This is Joseph.
Yes! Yes! Okay, thank you. Let's change.
This is Joseph. I'm emo, and I hate people that say I'm not. Just call me emo kid. Don't call me potato.
You know, I know TJ called dibs
it just gets on my fucking
Max.
nerves. Okay, just don't do it.
I kind of want to see the Beast and
Swear to
Max
God.
fuck.
Some emos do not cut themselves. I looked that up on Yahoo. All right, give it up.
Give it
For
up.
all you people that don't think I'm emo, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
I said it right. Go fuck yourself.
I believe
if you think
you're
I'm
emo.
not emo.
I believe you're emo.
You know I am. Even though I don't fucking cut myself or fucking cry. Alright?
Alright? Did you
Just go
say
fuck
alright?
yourselves.
I just
This
cried.
is- Don't think I'm emo.
No
Alright?
cutting.
This is the
That's
Beast,
simple
isn't
enough.
it? This is the Beast.
This is the Beast, right?
Oh, yeah. This is the Beast. Okay.
Young
cool.
boy?
Have we seen the Beast in a while?
This is his young vids, right? Like this is the origin story.
Mm-hmm. He's now Eugenia Cooney.
All right. Okay. You know what, Joe?
What?
You can stay. That was fucking good. Prost.
No, yeah, it's on pause, so it's just dead air here.
So I can't hit the fucking pop. Motherfucker.
It's alright, it's just broken. You ruined the show.
It's my headphones unplugged.
No
and now
big
this shit
deal.
won't play.
DP is no more.
Daddy.
Fucking the second Ben.
We're down to 6 viewers, and 5 of them are Jeff's sock puppets.
Holiday is #1 is in the chat. Jeff is daddy is also in the chat.
Aussie Jeff, the Swedish one, Jeff.
I want to shout out Keck is God in the chat right now. For some reason the video won't play.
It's done.
It's just done?
Yeah.
Well, then I would like to say that this boy is definitely emo. This is the Beast, right? Are we wrong on that? Is this not the Beast?
Yeah,
it's
is.
fucking the Valentine. Is it? Who's the wrestler? George Valentine. These people are. Holy shit!
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Mike, Mac, and April, and Holly, and Tyler.
Greg the Hammer
Mama Bear,
Valentine. That's who.
And Lisa. Hey, Tokyo Drew.
Holy shit!
Ben, did you have to show us this video of your parents?
It's just this is Squid Billy's live.
Started rolling fast. And Ellie Belly and Nanny's Crafty Room. Disabled guy, April. What?
Are they shouting out every person watching them, and they just happen to have as equally redneck names as these people look,
and more subs than you?
Yeah,
Hey,
fuck, I
y'all,
know, right?
You want to buy a diploma? We can sell you a diploma.
Y'all want to buy a diploma? Yeah, no, like honestly, I love these
Hey,
people.
I'm sorry.
I want to subscribe to them.
They're just doing roll call for their kids.
Hey, that little girl.
It's a POV shot.
The Smith families, how are
Hey,
you?
when you have more viewers than you have teeth, you're doing something right.
Rebecca, the project, and Cheryl.
What,
who's
she's
They're
got
still
4?
doing the shout outs?
And 2 little peas in a pod.
So
great.
and
I think there's camera trickery going on here. I think the
wanna
one
see
on the
it.
right is the one on the left,
Hey.
and they're just doing an optical illusion.
Is there a budget to throw like a Drunken Peasants wrestling show?
Maybe.
And we can get these two versus Brett Keane and Dorn. How fucking good would that be?
Somebody's just saying the dude looks like an older Aaron Raw, and I have to agree. He looks a lot like an older Aaron Raw. That's amazing.
White haired.
And it should have been gone. I love these people.
Awesome. I am a whatever that said. It went by too fast.
So are we watching
Y'all,
them
I
because
can't catch up with 'em.
they're
I trade
the epitome of white trash and they're
haven't
reading
said
their
hello
chat?
to you
They're just reading the users in their chat?
I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Hey, y'all
Hi,
like
Tina.
Judas Priest? Fuck
How are
yeah.
you? Hi, Kimberly.
Y'all ever get drunk and stick a firework in one of your orifices?
I'm just going to tell you right now, tonight's going to be a wild one.
I
Hello,
have.
No Filter TV.
In before we realize it's
another
Cam
lie.
4 the whole time. Tonight's gonna be a wild one.
If we get 400 tokens,
He's
you're
gonna
going to
eat
see
the-
Buck take my teeth out and fuck himself in the ass with them.
Give me some money and I'll go buy
He's gonna
some.
take
How
all the
about that?
crusties out of my ass hairs.
He's going to pick
And put 'em
dingleberries
in
and
his
make us a
yogurt.
cobbler.
Hi, Lori.
Hello, they got a cooking show.
Hi, Lori. They're still doing
I
shout-outs.
forgot, Lori. I promise. Hi, Joy.
Hi,
Thanks,
Joy.
loving
Can she
grandbaby.
say hi, Billy? Can we
Hi,
get a hi,
Rhonda.
Billy? That would make me feel at home.
It is
The
hard.
crusties from my butthole and the grits.
We're doing good. We're doing
They have
good.
two
I'm
shows,
just
the
saying
naughty
some
one
of
on
the
Cam
most-
4 and the cooking channel the day after.
Hi,
Have you
Samantha.
guys heard that Gail is gonna do porn soon?
Honestly, I would probably watch that sober.
Why?
Yeah, no, she is. Gail is gonna somebody made a Photoshop of Gail as a cover of Playboy, and she was like, "That's bullshit. I look way better than that." Gail porn coming soon. I'm really excited for it. I'm super into this.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jeff, your trolling love of Gail is probably going
Hey, I
to put
thought
her in an
about it.
early grave. You're supporting her. You're supporting her delusions. She's gonna run up at Brent Spiner at Comic-Con. It's gonna be one of the Comic-Cons armed by the national security because of all the mass shootings we're having lately. She's gonna run up on Brent Spiner. They're gonna think that she's a fucking false flag, and they're gonna tear her down with a machine gun. And it's gonna be your fault because you put this false sense of security into her brain.
Look, she's been doing this for over 25 years at this point. I'm not going to be doing anything worse than what she's been doing anyway, honestly. But, Gail...
You're just going to pay to see it.
Gail is amazing. Gail is amazing. I'm happy to be a proud patron of Gail. I fucking love that woman. She's amazing.
You're fucking sick, dude.
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
The Brent Spiner himself says she has problems, and you can go saying that wasn't the real Brent Spiner and that was a Jew clone. But I think that's the real Brent Spiner, and I think he knows.
Brent Spiner even admonished me publicly on Twitter, and he was like, "You need to stop. You need to stop hanging out with Gail. That is not cool,
No,
dude."
he didn't say hanging out. He said you need to stop encouraging her because you tried to get Brent Spiner to sign your copy of Gail's fucking novel, her novella, her telenovela, and Brent Spiner was like, "Dude, you need to stop because this woman is fucking sick in the head." And you were.
That's because he's a Jew clone, not the real Brent Spiner. Honestly.
I want to say right now, our brand new fucking Lord and Saviors, this couple right here, can next time they're live, can somebody tweet me? Because I really want this fucking toothless goddess to say my name live on cam.
What?
This woman right here, Greg the Hummer Valentine.
Yeah,
Could you imagine
Greg the
being
Hummer
a friend of this
Valentine.
toothless beast?
Holy
I
shit.
love her. Greg the Hummer Valentine. I wanted to say my name. Say, Billy, you know I want to give you kisses. That's what I want in my life now. I don't care about this false fucking prophet Gail. She's not the real. I'm the church of fucking Gregina Valentine. And her husband, fucking Svetkeen.
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
You don't have to agree with everything I say. Hi, Cheryl.
Let's play the next video.
Let's go.
There are facts we're not being told on TV, so I want to talk to you about gun control in America. Why did all of the big media focus their attention on the attacks in Orlando and completely ignore the fact that the following weekend 52 people were shot in Chicago, a city with some of the strictest gun control laws in the country? There seems to be an agenda for gun control while ignoring the gun violence in other cities and countries where the experiment of gun control is already underway and failing. I carry a gun because there are only two types of creatures on this planet, predators and prey. No one watches the cheetah chase down a gazelle and deny that the gazelle has the right to use its horns to protect itself.
You're
But
right,
there are
Jeff.
people
There's
who
also
deny that
kirks.
same right of self-defense to other human beings. Such people seem to think that the way to stop the cheetah is to cut the horns off the gazelle. That somehow, if you make it easier for the predator will simply go away. It doesn't work that way. If you make it easier for the predator, you get more predators. I carry a gun because when predators know they're less likely to have an advantage, they're less likely to be
Here's a big fucking problem. Here's a big fucking problem with this kind of shit. And I hear this all the fucking time. And I am a proud gun owner. I'm big on the Second Amendment. I own a fuck ton of guns. I love guns. I'm big on fucking guns. But the truth of the matter is that when something really fucking crazy goes off, right? This happens because somebody who legally owned guns snaps and does something really fucked up. And that is really fucking unfortunate. The vast majority of gun crime that happens ends up happening because of violent criminals who do get guns, whether it's legally or not. It doesn't fucking matter. If somebody wants to have a gun, there is a market. There's a black market that they can actually go and get a fucking gun. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. And you can't stop the possibility that somebody who someday is going to like randomly snap and start shooting a bunch of people. The problem is that if we wanted to curb this type of thing, like a lot of other countries did, we would have had to enacted harsher restrictions like 50 fucking years ago. But we didn't. And we have the guns, and the guns are here now. What's the answer? I don't have any good
The answer
answers.
is a middle ground where we actually start putting some strict laws on certain things. You know, just because we have guns doesn't mean we have to have these fully automatic bullshit guns out there in the public, right? Like
Those are illegal. Those are fully automatic is actually illegal.
There was a gun ban in the 90s that got lifted during the aughts because we changed from a Democratic president to a Republican president, and it got lifted. And there's a lot of things that have been pulled back when we should be pushing forward. I love guns too, right? I think that everybody should have the ability to kill somebody from the comfort of their own couch, right? You shouldn't have to get up from your couch to murder in cold blood, right? So guns help facilitate that. But there are some laws that I think we can give on, and we can definitely make it so the laws of somebody carrying one of these illegal guns are strict as shit. So if you get caught with one, because in the hood right now, the streets right now is, I would rather get caught with one than caught without one. And that is saying I would rather have an illegal firearm on me than get caught without one and be murdered, right?
Sure. That's fair.
That's just the way it is right now. You feel like you have to protect yourself. So we have to find a middle ground where you don't have to carry an illegal fucking gun. And if you do choose to carry an illegal firearm, maybe it's not better to get caught with one than caught without one. There's a middle ground somewhere there that I think is maybe a possible answer to this problem. And definitely, I like to say that there is no answer to this is just, it's not trying hard enough. We're the type of human beings, we're the type of human beings that can put a man on the moon and we can get a full-on close-up shot of some butt sex where we see the pimples on a girl's ass. High-def pornography exists. We should be able to find an answer to this problem that maybe won't make everyone happy, but when you negotiate, it's not about making everybody happy. It's about both parties leaving equally upset. And right now, to have murder go on in the public just because fucking it's so easy and these people aren't getting the treatment they need in certain other areas, we really have to sit down and focus on this. We can't just write it off as, I don't know the answer, because damn it, there are answers out there. And if we have to fund a think tank of critical thinking, or maybe offer a fucking prize if you can figure out the answer to this public shooting problem, and we use your option, we'll give you a multi-million fucking dollars. Trump should be putting up bounties to solve our problems at this point, because they're not doing much else to make the fucking things happen. We need to have the public fucking solving our problems, because nobody in fucking Congress, nobody in the Senate is really giving a shit. They're getting their paycheck. They're getting further and further away from the masses, and they're staying fat and fucking docile and protected when everybody down here on the streets is hungry and angry and afraid they're going to get killed, Jeffrey.
All right, this is what they should do.
What? Okay,
This is what
Joe
they should
knows.
do. All right.
Please.
First, all the guns that are circulating right now, you take them all away. But then you make having a state-ordered gun mandatory. So everybody gets one gun, right? Everybody, just one gun. And it's like glued to you. You can't leave it. It's like a microchip. And that'll solve everything. We all have our one gun. You can have one duel a day, but no more.
And then
My basic idea is this. Like, if you want to enact gun control, like, I'm down for gun control. I'm super into gun control. Don't let violent offenders have guns. Don't let felons have guns. That's fine, dude. I'm into that. I'm into it. Sensible gun control.
because most felons are people of color, Jeff, and you're fucking white supremacist Kakistani dad. Come on! My God!
I'm serious though.
It's caught up in this God church.
But I'm serious though. I'm being serious. Like, okay, you have sensible gun control, and you do everything that you possibly can. Now, and this is a good idea. This is a really good idea. And this is me, who loves guns, big Second Amendment guy. Do everything you can to try and get sensible gun control. But the simple fact of the matter is, will it make that much of a difference? I don't think so. I don't have any answers for you. I don't think any.
Then why are you talking so much?
You know, up
until say, man, like it's fine
Don't get
to try
defensive,
and do
sweetie.
this because it's sensible. It's
pumpkin
fine
girl.
to do it because it seems
Baby.
like that's the right thing to do.
Darling.
That's fine. Do it because that seems like what you should do. Do it because that's what seems like the right thing, the moral choice.
Don't get all impassioned. Don't get all impassioned. It bothers me.
Joe's a troll.
But you have to be realistic about it. This is
Rage
still
quit. Rage quit.
Still,
I really feel like that. Okay, I was gonna say something, and now I'm. This is my second 40, so I'm just gonna say right here, right now, Jeff. Let's all get guns. Let's all shoot each other.
Yes.
Live on cam.
Yes. Now you're talking. Scotch it is.
People used to. I used to think that you could attribute the mass shootings to people that had lack of means. They didn't have means to health care. They might not have had means to money. They had these problems in their life they couldn't deal with. But this last mass shooting was done by a fucking multimillionaire. So I'm like, what the fuck do people need in this world? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
what
weird.
do people need in this world to feel like they're not going to shoot up the place? I don't even know anymore, and it's scary because any fucking fool could walk into a room, right, and murder you, right? But we're leaning on the fact that people are good, and that's a rare occasion when a mass shooting happens. As often as it happens in America, statistically, you're more likely to get killed by a police officer than in a mass shooting, right? Did I just make that up? Because I might have made that up. So let's stop living in fear. Let's start fuck having a gun. Have some balls. Go out there, live your life like there's no tomorrow, because for some of us there isn't. R.I.P. Ralphie May. Let's just live in the moment, guys. Let's be happy and love each other and kiss each other. And if they let you, let's fuck each other. Because we never know when that gunman's going to come down and rain bullets on us. Or we're going to have that pneumonia and cardiac arrest combination. Probably more applicable to me being morbidly obese.
And remember, statistically, only one of us here will be the author of a mass shooting.
It's fucking Joe.
What?
It's Joe. It's definitely gonna be
it's Joe.
You think?
It's gonna be Joe. I just want to fuck you before you go to prison or end up like.
No, he's
suicide
definitely
by
gonna.
cop.
Oh, it's gonna end the way they all end,
buddy.
It's definitely gonna be suicide by cop.
I want to look back. I want to tell my grandkids like, yeah, fuck that guy who killed a bunch of people once. Right before
I'll
he
take
snapped
it.
and he killed all those fucking people. I was
No, I'm
balls
taking you
deep
as
in
a
his asshole.
hostage. Who do you think is my bullet shield?
Damn it.
Bringing you
Not
the
me,
whole way.
man. No, I'll be busy drinking, man.
Ben,
It's-
how you
it's fine.
feeling? How you feeling, Ben?
I am so fucking high and drunk.
Well,
It's
let's round it out then, man. Let's do it.
p.m. on the West Coast. Should we go into the tail end of this wonderful adventure we call Drunken Peasants, episode 391, improperly labeled some places as 390?
I fixed it.
Oh, yeah, it's fixed. It's 391 official.
I heard Ryby's going to ride a Sibian on
Hey guys, what's up? Josh
400.
Gerson here. So now you've heard the liberal left spout their agenda and say that if we somehow ban guns and make them illegal, that crime will just disappear. Well, reality check. Didn't we ban crime? I mean, isn't crime illegal and yet would still continues to be
That's a great
problem
point.
in today's
Yeah.
culture? You see, banning guns.
I rarely
is not
agree
gonna
with this
solve
fat
anything,
fucking piece of
because
shit.
guns are not the
But
problem.
right
People
there-
are the problem. I mean, banning a fork
he had a
isn't
bar.
going to stop me from being fat. I'm still going to find a way to eat. You know, the reality is we didn't hear
Ban
from people
cheesy
after a
fries.
terrorist ran
Ban
his
Josh
truck
Gerson.
into
Ban
a
cheesy
crowd of
fries.
people. We didn't hear from people calling for a ban on trucks or on vehicles. Why? Because, well, it doesn't make any sense. The reality is we need a heart check here in America. You want to know what the real problem is? The real problem is that we banned Bibles and prayer and
No. You can't go from you can't ban guns to saying let's just open up the floodgates for prayer in school.
I hate
That's
this
a
piece of
fucking
shit.
double negative, dude. You can't do that. That's not possible. Fuck you. You know what Bibles allowed us? Bibles allowed us years and years and years of Catholic priests raping little children. Okay? Let's keep that out of the schools where little children actually are. You want to come around and say guns shouldn't be banned? I might ride with you on that for a second, you big fat fuck, because I identify with your belly. But you want to say bringing Bibles back into this motherfucker's gonna give us a fucking righteous path to the Savior? No. Y'all fuck that up when y'all use your power to fucking control, to manipulate, to rape, and to fill your coffers up with property values all over the country with tax-free church location situations.
You wouldn't be saying that if you were ever fucked by a priest, my friend. Any of that.
That's true. No, I've never been molested by a priest, so maybe I don't know. Shit.
It's magical.
I take it back.
We are past the 2-hour mark. If you don't like Streamlabs, get the fuck out. Subscribe,
Kiss my
like,
ass.
do your thing.
I'm going to say if you don't like Streamlabs, power it through because there's a good chance, as drunk as we are right now, some really explicit shit might go down. So stick around. Enjoy yourselves. This is the final 15. This is the chance y'all can come in, get your voices heard. Make Jeff laugh, and I will not beat Jeff up when he comes to Seattle next week.
You can like use my dick as a punching bag. That's fine.
Your ball bag, Rocky style, like it was sacks of fucking cow carcass in the refrigerator.
That's right.
The refrigerator raider.
Let's pretend it's a Rusky and beat that fucking capitalism out of that dick.
I should stop drinking. I'm burping into the fucking microphone like a son bitch. It's not cool.
Hey Joe, let's see your dick.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Put your headphones
Oh,
on.
no, don't do it. Don't do it. Seriously.
No, yeah, put your headphones on, Joe. And
Why are you wearing like? No, stop.
Joe always
Scam
wears pants that will get him the best value at a strip club on a lap dance. Finally got to see a live stream from Australia. Thanks for being sick cunts and entertaining me for hours. P.S. Trump is a shit cunt and needs to go for a long walk off a short jetty. Do you guys know what a jetty is? A jetty is like an island, but not an island. It's like a peninsula, but not a peninsula. It's like a dock, but not a dock. Okay, so I don't know what a jetty is, obviously. There's a jetty in Washington.
I could be wrong, but I
Such a
believe
work
jetty was an old wooden ship.
I might be poor and sick at the moment, but here's some money. Because I will be in the top 10 of all time in Streamlabs for
Why
you
is
guys.
somebody telling me to check my Twitter? People are sending me pictures of Gail in her swimsuit. Oh, there's a picture of Steve Shive's hat and it says shitlord on it. I like that.
Thank you, Annoyed Gamer. That's funny. That's cute. Thank you, Annoyed Gamer.
Scam situation.
Oh,
you dick. R.I.P. John Panette. I mean Ralphie May. I mean Billy the Fridge. This is your future ghost of Christmas, ghost of Thanksgiving present. Fuck. I rest in peace, Ralphie May. I've been getting so many tweets on Twitter today of people telling me, "Just so you're gonna lose weight now."
Scam situation.
Can we mourn? Favorite Moby song?
Wait, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's the one that's very emotional.
Is that a Moby song?
Slow.
Is there a Moby song? It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. And I still want to suck its dick.
Yeah, I remember
That's a
that
good
one.
song.
That was a big hit in
Sounds
98.
about, yeah, sounds about right.
What's the Moby song that had all the other celebrities in it singing his lyrics?
I like Gwen Stefani, the one he did with
Yeah,
Scam
it's good. Ben, you're amazing. I love you, Billy. You're amazing. I love you. Jeff, you're amazing. I love you. Joe, I don't feel like I know you well enough yet, but I'm sure I'll come to love you. Stay amazing, guys. This is from Jesus Christ. I just want to put out, Jesus Christ, don't go paying your $5 trying to get your bullshit message of Christianity here on the Drunken Peasants podcast. It's not going to sneak through.
Jesus Christ come.
I love you too, Jesus.
I'm totally going to make Jesus Christ come.
Cynic, what's up, Cynic? What about 3D printers? They can already make functioning guns. When they are mainstream, gun laws will be irrelevant. Well, that's the thing.
Printers. Yeah, sort of functioning guns. Sort of.
This is the thing, Cynic. Like, gun laws being irrelevant is not quite the thing. If we're more actively attack people who break gun laws, you know, if we raise the prosecution rate of gun laws, then they will be effective. Eric Boogie is too intense 5U. He's going to be in the WWE. Also, Tekking is a furry. I am Ferratu. Yeah,
Okay.
Whatever you said there, I have not switched over into a Manchurian candidate mode yet, so your cryptic message does not work. What the fuck?
I have the urge to kill Jeff.
You had that when you walked in, you sick fuck.
Kill me, Daddy. Kill me.
Kill me, Daddy.
It was the trick.
Put a pill in my anus and make me feel the ecstasy writhing through my bloody veins.
So how much?
Get all
for
up in my guts.
So Joe, how much for a big shot of scotch?
A big shot?
Yeah, like let's do $150 Streamlabs for Joe to do a big fucking shot of scotch.
Like a glass of scotch?
Scam situation.
I'm craving Mexican food. What are you guys' favorite Mexican food? Love you all.
I'll do it, but you both have to piss in it too.
Okay.
I like that fucking creamy cheese sauce enchiladas, man. That's where I'm all about.
Have you guys ever had sopitos? They're like
Sopapilla?
So like sopitos. Sopapitos, they're like
Sopapilla.
Sopapilla, is that what you call it? So
Yeah.
it's like this. What I'm talking about.
Situation.
Get out of my way, Kals. You know that I am totally wasted.
I'm out of your way, I go. So this Mexican food is like basically, what's the thing they put on a hard tortilla and they put the Mexican stuff on it? It's like a tostada.
Frittata.
It's like a tostada, except then it's covered in beef broth.
Frittata.
Or like a broth.
Frittata.
And that's like sopapitos. Do they get to choose their own music?
No, I played it.
Thank you, Skull Crusher. $5 for Billy the Fridge because reasons. Skull Crusher doesn't want to say this, but he's got to pay me $5 every episode, or I come over to his house and I beat him up. If you guys don't want to get put on my list, start paying $5 every episode, or I'm coming to get you. Chin says hi.
Hi, Chin.
Hi, Chin.
Hi. Hey.
Hi, Chin. I used to know a girl on a cam white site called Chinchelas, and she had big old titties. I could be drunk and forgetting that, and it could be a guy that just trolled me and said he had big old titties. But that's what the 40's for. If I drink enough, I don't care if it's a guy.
That's a second 40 comment.
Yeah, that's halfway through the second 40.
Mm-hmm.
You drank 2 of those?
1.5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm fucked up. I had a weed.
Yeah, Joe had a weed.
You almost like
You almost heated that
he
weed.
one full weed bong.
Yeah, Joey.
He had the lip part in his mouth.
Yes, I
And he breathed.
Yeah, like, and they dropped it in his crotch, which the camera didn't see, which was a great fucking thing for me to see when the fucking thing burnt his wiener, but nobody
one of
else
the
saw
warts
it.
off.
Yeah, it burnt one of the warts off. You sicko.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't have a YouTube, but I have a Cam 4. What?
Quit shilling. Quit shilling. You've been on for fucking half an episode, you sicko. Fucking stop.
We're only halfway through this.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. We're almost done.
This is literally the last chance you'll
Scam
ever see any of us all together alive. I am Farad to donate $5. It's about the aggression. It's all a mindset. Eric Bugenhagen also teching Let's Yiff. Yiff, I know. Yiff is what the furries call sex.
There are a lot of furry fans of this show.
Are there?
A lot. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Can I
no
get like
hate
a
to the
hot
furs.
pink fox furry to come give me a
Scam
fucking fur
situation.
job?
Hey guys,
guys.
cut the end of the stream after work and was listening to a 10-hour loop of epic sax when I was walking home. I started to hallucinate and feel exhausted, but made it here. Peace. Thank you very much, Tyler. Appreciate that, buddy.
Welcome to the end of the stream, Tyler. We're glad you're here.
Are we?
I am.
Once we go offline, we're all gonna yiff. We're all gonna yiff. What's your first sonas, honestly? Joe, what's your first sona?
Huh? Your first sona. If you were a furry, what would your since you're a furry, what is your furry costume? Your animal character?
What's your animal?
He's a
code?
possum.
Everybody knows I'm a possum.
He's a possum because if you shine a fucking light on him, he'll just stand there and freeze. So anybody with a fucking flashlight can fuck him.
So you just take it like a dead corpse. I like that. I like that. In,
Well,
As long as you have a
party.
flashlight, he's true to form.
Well, when you play dead at a furry meetup,
Scam
eventually
situation.
everyone gives up.
Hey fellas, I submitted a DP talent vid the day after you and TJ announced it, but it's 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Should I send a new shorter one?
No. That's fine. Whatever. But
Yeah,
we
'cause-
might not even watch it all.
Yeah.
I want to let you know the deadline is October 31st. So
Halloween, motherfuckers!
Get them in before then.
And if you put your submission in wearing your Halloween costume, there's a very good
Scam
chance you'll have to wear the
situation.
costume every episode you appear on DP if you win.
This bullshit never
Peeny
works.
weeny.
This is why I'm only sending $5 this time. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that their Streamlabs weren't showing
Yeah,
up.
but I just want to point out, Peeny Weenie, that it did work this time. So you should send more than $5 to see if it works next time. Try at 30, because if $35 doesn't work, Peeny Weenie, then we know we have a problem.
I think Joe's getting faded.
No, Joe smoked a weed,
Joe
dude.
is faded.
Joe's using the camera as like a mirror, and he's like, "Is my face melting?" Oh shit! I'm so fucking stoned.
Jeff, I'm imagining this is your shaft.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Nice. Yes.
Careful
No,
there.
Oh my god.
Careful there, champ. Sorry.
Punch it.
Magog
Punch it.
of Morscar donated $5. This is my last test. I've donated 3 times. Still haven't seen my message. Weird. Well, Magog of Morscar, I want to suggest that maybe you were donating Monopoly dollars, because we see the $5 this time around, and we're
I
very
love
happy to
Magog.
have you here, Magog. Jeff's a fan of yours. A lot
Magog
of
is
people-
awesome.
A lot of people in the
Ass
chat
rape.
are fans.
Scam situation.
Magog is
Annoyed
amazing.
gamer again. The overlay are gone for so long. Is somewhat weird, also furry and amazing, weird and cringy. I have
Yeah.
mixed feeling about furry. Am I reading this wrong, or did Annoyed Gamer just send a shit message?
The overlay
Well,
be gone for
the-
so long is somewhat weird. Also, furry are amazing and weird and cringy. It was
Okay.
shit. It was shit.
We
Can't
have
read that.
we have lost the overlay for like the past
Scam
hour.
situation.
It
And
has
it's
been gone.
somehow the stream hasn't
rumors,
died.
Can you name
Fleetwood
a couple
Mac,
released full albums of any
John Wesley
genre
Harding,
that are
Bob
great
Dylan.
from beginning to end? Artist/album.
Machine Gun by Brotzman or whatever that German.
Billy the Fridge Ill or Billy the Fridge Old Fashioned. Buy them on iTunes before you listen to them because they're that good. Wait. Oh, sorry. No.
And of course, Bizarre by Insane Clown Posse.
Well, is it Bizarre? Or Bizarre? Because they released 2 albums. There was Bizarre.
I was kidding.
and
Scam situation.
What?
I was kidding.
Love you too, Boogie. Boogie 2988.
Is that
if that's the real Boogie? I love you too, Boogie.
Is it?
It could be.
It might be.
It could
it might be.
It could be. If
Boogie
it's a fake
298
Boogie,
coming at you live through the power of the internet.
If it's a fake Boogie, I love whoever the fake Boogie is for reminding me how much I love the real Boogie.
He is a champ. I love Boogie.
No, Boogie.
Scam situation.
Boogie, I call him a friend. I love that guy. We are atheists. All these dumb Christians need to F off. F off. F off.
Christians.
Here's the thing about dumb Christians, right? I'm all for dumb Christians. I love dumb Christians. If Christianity is the thing that keeps them not murdering and raping other people like they all seem to think atheists do without Christianity, then I want them to be Christians. I just don't want them to take their Christianity and push it on me or little kids or other people that don't need to hear that shit. Ching donated $5. Put Streamlabs at the top of the description instead of halfway down. You'll get more donations. Ching.
Right. Situation.
Yeah, I think you just made an effective change to this podcast. 5 minutes 46 seconds left. You guys want to get your comments in right now? I promise you, I'll kiss them all. Are any of you guys going to McDonald's tomorrow for Szechuan sauce? Hashtag Rick and Morty.
Is that actually happening? Really?
Yeah. It's 2 p.m. I guess at participating locations. You can get Szechuan sauce. It's got Rick and Morty labels on it. It's super cute. If you guys can get a hold of this Szechuan sauce, get me a packet because I am definitely not going to show up at McDonald's at 2 p.m. to get a fucking sauce.
I put liquid damp bait down by the window and they drowned in it and filled it up and aren't coming anymore. The lanai next to the window has ants going crazy all over the place. I think I upset the balance of the colonies. What should I do?
Hairspray and a lighter.
Yeah, exactly. Burn that motherfucker down, dude. If your house goes down with it, it's price of progress.
You want to make really tiny Bibles, see?
Scam situation.
Don't mind my message earlier. I went full retard for a sec. Well, no, gamer, you never go full retard. And as everybody knows, that's a quote from the movie Tropic Thunder. And I just want to shout out that movie is particularly interesting to me because it has Jack Black and Robert Downey Jr. in it. Two of my favorite actors outside of Ben Stiller and Tom Cruise, who are also in it. So that might just be the greatest movie ever made outside of Mean Girls. Tom Cruise. Say what you want about Tom Cruise, but I bet you his 5'4" ass could fuck your woman better than you could. Whoa! Yeah, I said it. Tiny Tom Cruise, midgy, superstar, Hollywood movie star,
Ben?
Tom Cruise fucks better than most of you watching right now. I'm sorry if I lose fans over this. I just think he fucks.
The 5 minute 46 seconds has been paused there for like 8 minutes.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We're done. Hey guys, good night.
Stoned ass Ben let the fucking
I am
timer
so
pause.
stoned.
We had a fucking 40 and a weed, and we had a chippies, and it's been a party. We've been so fucked up.
Yeah, I just did bath
Cynic.
salts.
Yeah, I just sucked off a frog. I heard licking toad gets you stoned.
You feel that for a while. All right, good night, everybody. Fuck you
Good night.
all.
Kiss my ass.
Doom Kid with the last $5 donation. You still think Paul and Billy's beef is real?